This week on the program, it seems crazy now to think, but in 1986, somehow this was the second highest grossing movie of the year. It's Crocodile Dundee. I'm Andrew Jupin.
Good eye, Steven Sadak.
Crocodile Siska.
You call that a Chris Cabin? This is a Chris Cabin.
And we hate movies. Hello, everyone. Welcome to We Hate Movies. Thank you for tuning in. As always, that's right. We are fist deep in the Summer Blockbuster Extravaganza. Totally cool, awesome 80s month. Talking, good God, Crocodile Dundee from 86, like I mentioned, directed by Peter Feynman, famous for three things. Directing this movie, Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest, and then the movie that just, I guess, got him tired of directing, Dutch.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Oh,
the
wow.
director of
Shit,
Dutch
dude.
directed Fern Gully and Crocodile Dundee.
This is now I'm reappraising this movie as being better now that I know an auteur.
Yeah.
No, Fern Gully and Dutch, my lord.
At least this one, I understand it because you got the fucking the wilds of Australia. It's gorgeous. The first hour of this movie is freaking gorgeous. But yeah, he does seem like his tone is closer to a Dutch movie.
Yeah.
That's what he should be doing more times. The
nastier.
Fern Gully is nuts.
Yeah,
Like, I
Fern
don't
Gully,
get that at all.
That's crazy. Also, very scary kids movie from what I
Yeah.
remember.
Oh, yeah.
but
Hell
with
yeah.
an environmental message, which I guess
Yeah.
I guess the hero here is what's this? A poacher. So that's not
No,
I guess that's
no,
not
but
Secret
environmental.
poacher.
but he's cool with the Aborigines in a certain
You sure?
way.
It's on here. It says he's a bloody poacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool with them because as the Crocodile Dundee lore goes, this man, Mick Crocodile Dundee, was raised by an Aboriginal tribe of some kind.
Some kind.
Right.
Some guy, yeah, it's off screen.
It's off screen, but it only has to be mentioned so that when he's doing, and folks at home, I'm doing air quotes, fucking Aboriginal magic tricks in this movie.
Yes,
it is
sure.
justified. Question
And he
mark?
also doesn't know when he was born because of that. And then we see the Aboriginals with watches on.
It's
and
because
whatever.
he's 50. He's like, oh,
Yes.
no, I don't. I was born in the summertime, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do. That's enough for her. She doesn't need any more info.
No, I knew elders. They're older than me for sure. There were people much older than me.
It's you're in trouble with the movie when it starts. It's like there's almost no establishing shot. It's just news
Right
day,
into it.
and it's
Yeah.
just,
Right into
and
it.
this guy is just yapping at her, and she's on a hotel call, and I'm like, what is any of this?
Thank you.
It's such a
amazing.
bizarre
And
opening.
What is this story? It's like I found a guy that dresses like an asshole down here, and
Yes.
we have to profile
Oh
him.
my
for
God.
the-
Well,
the
here, let me just
magazine.
shovel money at you so you can get this done.
This is a real shows you how times have changed. The fact that Newsday magazine
Yeah.
is plunking all this money down for this what story?
And it's also because the way it goes is she's in Australia for something else. We don't know what it is.
Yep,
Right.
some other
Yes.
Australian related story.
And then she's like, "Oh, I heard this story at a bar last night. I guess I'm gonna go to Walkabout Creek." And her editor, who is like cuck of the century, is just like,
Oh,
"Well, I guess so." Peekaboo."
Well, that is why this works. Is because this is a response, of course, to men getting in touch with their feelings,
certainly
and
which we
like,
hate.
and what we need is an outsider with shitty clothes. Smells like absolute shit. Andrew, you pointed this out. Of course, he absolutely smells like
he
garbage.
has to. I'm
yes,
sorry. I'm
right.
sure Paul Hogan's a very nice guy, but this character smells like shit.
And
no doubt
looks
about it.
as if he is a gator himself. He's got
Yes,
the skin
the
of a gator.
leatheriest fuck
Dude,
you've ever
yes.
seen.
But he dresses like an old west gigolo of some
Yeah.
kind.
He's like a guy who works at the bar at the end of Kill Bill 2, like the outdoor place.
Oh yes,
Like he would be the bartender hanging out with the
Michael Parks.
Michael
Yes,
Parks.
yes.
He's the bartender going, "Hey, Michael Parks, I don't think you should be doing that accent."
Could you also not say that word or that word?
I think. Well, it's also weird. Like, I guess this movie sort of makes sense in a third act twist when you find out that her father runs the paper,
Right.
which is the
yeah.
weirdest
Yes.
gutting of a character. Like, because for the most of the movie, you're like, oh, she's like this intrepid reporter, a Lois Lane type,
Right. Hot
and
shot
then-
reporter.
and then all of a sudden
Nope.
it's like I hope you're taking care of my little girl who I'm just sending around the world.
Yep.
Big reveal. She has no agency.
Exactly.
Big reveal, everybody.
Just sending her money to go profile guys she wants to have sex with.
For my latest column, Guys I'm Fucking, I went down under to
Right.
meet a man who refused to go down under, if you know what I mean.
It's being
my
retitled
God.
Sex in the City.
We should say this is Sue Charlton is the character played by Linda Kozlowski, who is known for this movie, the next movie, the third movie, a couple of other
She
Paul
came back
Hogan
for
movies.
the third one.
She comes back, and the Carpenter not great remake of Village of the Damned.
We got to do that
Oh,
one of
yeah.
these days. I haven't seen it
Christopher
forever.
Reeve.
Yeah.
Who's the lady in that movie? Is it
Christy
Kirstie
Allen.
Alley? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah,
and,
that's
and Mark Hamill.
Mark
yes,
Hamill,
that's right.
crazy
Yeah.
guy.
Oh fuck. Now that I'm thinking about that, the Mark Hamill of it all, I'm like, is that movie better than I remember?
It
But
could
let's
be.
just say for now,
It's a
probably
solid
not.
3 from me.
Is that okay?
Solid 3.
Fair enough.
It's
But
90s Carpenter, so you're
Yeah.
just going creaky hand no matter
It
what.
looks great,
Yeah.
Yes.
but everything else is very
you're on
questionable.
thin ice all the same.
Mhm.
Yeah, but so that like she's known for being in these movies, and she was married to Paul Hogan for like
Yeah.
24 years or
Yes.
something.
and
Which I
that
think is-
ended flamed out. I'm sure there's a story there. Why don't we put that in the paper?
Why don't you put that news.
I
to-
don't
Well,
know.
there-
How did they separate? What happened?
Well, there you go. That you can now write Crocodile Dundee in the pages. That's the fourth
Yeah.
one. It's like Wire. You do the fucking journalism season, and you just have him like dealing with the media.
You guys understand that there is a
Huh?
pseudo fourth.
There is,
Crocodile
yes,
Dundee
right?
movie.
Oh, wait.
No.
Well, yes, it was like him
Meta or
playing
something.
himself,
Yes.
right?
Oh,
It's like the
No.
infamous Mr. Dundee.
Did
or
I
something.
see this? I don't know.
I-
It
I
came
think
out-
John Cleese is involved, if unless I'm
well,
mistaken.
they're
Yes.
even worse.
The
Gets worse
very
by the second.
excellent Mr. Dundee from 2020. Plot synopsis: Paul Hogan is reluctantly, thrust back into the spotlight as he desperately attempts to restore his sullied reputation on the eve of being knighted.
Wow.
Okay.
Get out
So
of
it's
here.
science fiction then. It's
That's
it's
hilarious.
before he
But
goes into hyperspace, he's gonna get
It's-
knighted. Is that the idea?
Is there any mention of Crocodile in it though? Is he gonna play him in the new one?
I don't know. You know, I did not
The
see
poster is him. So you know how in the poster for this movie, it's him and he's
Yeah.
pushing down.
It's
Out in the bush, the bush of the
right?
city.
This is, and it's like crocodile shaped or whatever. This is him. He's doing the same thing, but it's two crocodile shaped like pool floaties.
well, that makes sense because the poster to this
God.
movie. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Chevy Chase. Sorry, Chevy Chase is
Excellent.
in this
this.
movie.
Dude, not only that, Olivia Newton-John,
Oh,
of course, she's an
rest in
Aussie.
peace.
Jim Jeffries, Jacob
Uh,
Elordi is
uh-huh.
in this movie, everyone.
Wow.
As
Luke-
a baby?
Luke Bracey, that's a real person.
As a baby from 2020, yeah.
So the poster of
Oh,
this.
it's 2012.
You ever see those Polish posters where it's like, oh, it's Star
Yes.
Wars,
Yep.
and like it's like C-3PO ripping off Luke's cock, and like,
Polish film posters are some of the best shit you'll ever see in your
yeah.
life.
this is as insane as that. It is a giant Paul Hogan towering above the city, reality altering the buildings
yes.
to make them into reeds that he could push aside.
That's
It's insane.
that's a terrorist threat in my book.
Look at this
Yeah.
look at this Inception shit here. Look at this poster.
Yeah.
It's trippy,
Eat the
man.
cars, Paul. Eat the cars.
Whose dream is this we're doing?
Paul Hogan's. Clearly.
Yeah, I got all these infinity stones. I decided to take myself large and move the buildings around.
Yeah, got me dead wife and me top that's not
Oh
spinning.
yeah, he wrestles the alligator in the mirror universe to like stop it.
Dude, how about the crocodile commits suicide off the hotel building like Marion Cotillard in that movie? Don't do it, Crocky! Don't now, Crocky! No!
It's just his stuffed one. It's
The
not
one,
even a
yes,
real
the
one.
one that got away, the one I wanted to stab in the brain.
Well, he got his dream. He did get to have that
We
dream.
do get a brain stab of a crocodile,
Which is pretty great.
Absolutely
But
do.
it is just such a bizarre opening of like that lets you know that this movie doesn't
Let's
have an
go.
engine.
Let's go. Let's
doesn't
go. Let's
know
go.
what's going on.
It has a smart alecky way to start though, right?
Yes.
Because it's like I need all this money to go interview this Mick Crocodile Dundee that I've
Sure.
heard legend about, and this dude who is seemingly yes at once her editor, her cuck, her soon-to-be fiance here.
Yep. Yes.
This dude is like, well, I don't know. You're going into like the Australian bush. Like it could be dangerous there. She goes, don't worry. I'm a New Yorker. Smash cut to the outback.
Yes.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. What a fucking dumb. Oh man,
The
this movie.
music is good in this.
Yes.
There's themes of that's being played throughout. It's like when Jason Voorhees, that the
Sure. Yeah.
we have that for Mick Dundee, where it's just like the little like I don't know. It's like two sticks being hit together. I don't know how to describe it.
What
It's
if
like
what if my
tick,
entrance
tick.
theme was just two sticks getting hit together?
Yes.
Well, they probably do. There was definitely a screen test of didgeridoo, and like this is too much.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
It's gonna drive American audiences insane.
Apparently, there was this is the international cut we watched because apparently there's an Australian cut where there's much more Australian slang that people
Whoa,
couldn't understand.
Really?
slang.
Like
slurs?
Before this is like way when the movie first was released. It was released in Australia, and then they're like, "We'll release it to an international audience. We'll just change some of the
So
language."
it's what they did with the Road Warrior.
So they cut out a lot of bikey talk? and
Yeah,
things like
bikey
that?
stuff and okies and whatever else.
Mm.
Some of this stuff, like I'll be reading the Wikipedia. There'll be a hyperlink to a word. I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, and I don't know if I want to click on it in public.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is the other
The
part of it.
possibility of slurs, it's everywhere.
I have to say, I've seen this movie a couple of times. It wasn't
Yeah,
a
that was
standard growing up or whatever, but I did not remember this much Australia before you get back to New York
Yes.
City. Because
Oh,
if
yeah.
you watch
Yes.
the fucking trailer to this movie, the selling point is fish out of water, Australian dude comes to New York City.
You'd think that would be the movie. I watched this several times as a kid and the sequel, and I always identified this one as the one. It's all in New York.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
not.
'Cause-
And then the sequel is the one that's all in Australia.
Because
Yep.
it should be 16 minutes tops. She meets him.
Yep.
She realizes he's a sexy rogue. Come to New York, and now we're doing stuff.
Right.
We go on this bullshit trek that's like step by step the story of him. He was on this hunt and got attacked by a crocodile and wrestled it and killed it. And she's like,
Yes.
"You're
Oh,
going to
God.
show me all the places this totally true story happened, right?" I'm like, "You rube."
Yeah,
Bit my leg off. They got my leg.
Yep.
in the story, they're saying the croc pulled him down under,
Ah.
under the water, right?
Yes.
To do death roll, but that
Oh
doesn't
yeah, the
happen.
death roll.
Mhm.
Oh,
I
man.
wish.
Dude,
I wish.
When he's talking about that death roll, somewhere in the back of somebody's mind, maybe it was Paul Hogan, maybe it was one of the writers or something like that, was just like, this is the Quint moment.
Oh,
This is where he
yes.
talks about what it's like to be attacked by a crocodile. It's going to be so emotional.
You think
Oh
they
my
thought it
God.
was this serious? Because that's a difference of tone. Like to me, like he says, "Oh yeah, you roll around it, your flesh gets soggy, and then they get you. It's not bad."
It goes down, down, down. You're rolling around. It's just gonna play with you a little bit. You see, like
Oh,
it's the
that's
same
sexual
vibe.
sounds, yeah.
You're toying with you.
Yeah.
But she meets Wally, who I believe is his pimp. I'm unclear on
I
this
think so,
relationship.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's
this like you
the
talk to
madam.
Wally first before you get an audience with Mr. Dundee.
Because like she's giving him all the money and like working out the stuff. It's like, no, just it's all right, Wally. Yeah,
$2,500 you got took.
he really,
That's
really
I'll
did.
be very clear about this. You got took.
Well, is
hard.
that in their fake money? Is that is that different than
I think
than
it's-
what
I
that
think-
would be?
I would think it's USD.
I
honestly.
guess
It's
so.
dollary dues. You're
Yeah.
right.
yeah, it is the U.S. dollary dues, dude. You're throwing around that Newsday money.
That's nuts.
All right, yeah, for 2,500, I could get you half and half with Crocodile Dundee.
You know,
which
this
is half in Australia, half in New York, of course. That's what I mean.
This is why you don't have Newsday around anymore. They were throwing it to every,
Every-
floozy
yeah.
bimbo.
Totally.
Any Australian, you could get a fucking story. $3,000 and a story on Newsday.
You had to get the himbo exclusive. They were paying big. Did you see? I caught a nice little funny moment here when the chopper lands and she like gets out to meet this fellow Wally here. There's like, and it's not a huge like Rambo chopper. It's
Sure.
like a Mad Max
Yeah.
do chopper.
Yeah, it's a
kinda.
post-apocalypse.
Call him Flying
over there.
Dudes, you're
Yeah.
right.
And like, did you know there's like all these chickens around, like where it lands? These chickens go flying. These like chopper blades are going, and these chickens are just getting
Hell
launched
yeah.
left and right. It's
That,
so funny.
that should be a movie. Throw chickens into the propellers of a helicopter.
I'm sure there is that video like from 1920.
All right, well,
the first test.
Thomas Edison's.
Cut up chicken.
Yeah, Thomas Edison's chicken blender.
Oh my god! I just stretch it to 80 minutes, 90. Put it in a theater.
Eric will see it. I don't know how many other people.
Stinger, where they bring out the elephant, they're going to electrocute.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Elephant versus propeller.
Thomas Edison's animal abuse cinematic universe, absolutely. So this dude Walter, by the way, John Malin, who is in some much better Australian movies, Wake and Fright and Walkabout.
Hell yes, hell yes.
But yes, he's the man on the ground or whatever. We're gonna go to Walkabout Creek is the town. We get there. It is there's the hotel and then absolutely nothing. Possibly like an auto body shop. The rest of the town is just not there.
Chickens.
Not a lot going. It's the chickens.
It's mostly chickens out
Dirt.
there. It's dirt, and it's we're going
Filth.
on a never safari.
Right,
Is
that's his business, right?
Yes.
The Mick Dundee tourism business.
And you're still you really are. They're trying to build up the reveal of Crocodile Dundee, and I
Yep.
gotta tell you, they do a shitty job of it.
they
oh,
do, yeah.
because he's featured in the trailer and everybody knows.
Well,
who
there
it
was the trailer, of course, and he was revealed there. But like even that, like his entrance, like you don't even see him.
No,
Like he's
come in.
covered by people
Yep.
with the fucking stuffed crocodile.
Right.
Yes.
And I'm like, this is the name of your goddamn movie, man.
Well, we should say when she gets there, we do see our first Foster's advertisement. There's just a Foster's ad in the back.
Boom.
This town is nothing else but a Foster's advertisement.
Did you see the advertisement?
What does it say?
It's have a Foster's instead.
Oh,
It's
I
a
see,
can
yes.
of Foster's.
Oh yes.
It's essentially like, hey, you know what? Maybe don't try your favorite, the thing that you like. Maybe take a break from that. Try something that's mediocre.
or even talk to your wife. Have a Foster's instead.
I can see Don Draper pitching this.
So here we are. It's a classic American living room. Father sits down, and the ad just comes up. He lets out a big exhale. It's been a long day at work. Whew. Why spend time with your kids? Have a Foster's instead.
You have done it again, Don. Oh my God.
Dollar sign.
Yes. See,
Someone's
Peggy,
crying in the
write
room.
that down.
I don't mind Foster's beer. I think it's totally fine.
I feel like it's fallen out of favor here in the States. I feel
Yeah.
like when we were in our 20s, I would see it all over the place, and just bodegas wherever. I just don't
Yes.
see it as much.
We're out its welcome, I'm gonna say.
I think the big can was like a shelf space issue at like
I see,
bodegas
yeah.
and shit. But my first like memory of Foster's is sitting on a Metro North train, coming back from Purchase, and it was like I was on wherever I got dropped off, maybe Greenwich or something. So I was on the New Haven line where they still had the bar cars at the time, and it's just this businessman just sits down. And then much like the Don Draper ad I just posited, out of nowhere, I don't know if it was a jacket or what, just this huge Foster's crack.
Oh, yeah.
Chugging it. Just a fucking Thursday for that guy.
Don't even remember what it tastes like.
I
I think
don't-
I had it like once, maybe.
It tastes like just sort of regular beer,
That's the thing.
Pilsnery.
A
I
lighter
think-
bodied PBR, maybe?
Yeah.
I think microbrews killed this off too.
Yes.
This was another. You used to just. Your microbrew in America was every other country's number one beer.
Yeah,
was
we
your
don't-
microbrew.
It's why we don't have Beck's anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it was also the big can. It was like the idea is you get pretty drunk with one can, which is fun.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
that's actually a good
It's a
point.
lot of fun,
That's
yeah.
nice. Yeah. Smart money moves are all about getting more out of the dollar. Well, I'm kind of drifting into that I'd buy that for $1 guy from RoboCop. No, what I'm saying is you got to do a smart money move, and that's Rocket Money. With Rocket Money, you can easily find forgotten subscriptions and have them negotiate bills for you, putting money back in your pocket. With all those savings, Rocket Money practically pays for itself. So Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills so you can grow your savings. You can see all your subscriptions in one place and know exactly where your money is going. For the ones you don't want anymore, Rocket Money can help you cancel them, okay? Rocket Money's dashboard gives you this clear overview of all your expenses from various accounts. You can easily create a personalized budget. You can get alerts if there's a bill increase or unusual activity. There's a new goals feature that automatically saves money for you. This is a smart money move. Because if it's saving for you, you don't have to think about it, and it could help pay off your bills. You could put away money for a house or just build your savings account. Rocket Money makes it easy. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when they use all of the app's premium features. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Download the Rocket Money app and enter my show name, We Hate Movies, in the survey so they know that I sent you. Don't wait. Download the Rocket Money app today and tell them you heard about it from my show, We Hate Movies.
But so she goes to this. It's a rough and tumble bar. There's a dude, big fat guy, who's the toughest guy in the bar. We love this.
I love this game of balance the beer can on Smitty's head while he gets punched in the stomach and see if he can
Excuse
stop.
me,
yeah.
that's Donk.
Oh, Donk, yes. I knew someone would have it.
It's like 10 a.m. on a Monday. Everyone's drunk beyond belief in this bar. No one can read or write.
It's like the start of an It's Always Sunny episode, like 10:30 a.m.
We've already killed every kangaroo within a mile's, any which way in a mile.
and like they're just like balancing cans on their heads.
That's
and
the game that
punching
Donk's
guts.
playing.
And then Wally's just like, yeah, we're built different here or
Yeah.
whatever. It's like, yeah,
Hell
sure.
yeah, you are.
Yeah, he looks great.
I
We're a
agree.
tough sort, he says, or whatever. Is that tough? I don't know.
We look for work. Why not have a Foster's instead?
Yeah. Watch this movie. Why not have a Foster's instead?
Pick up your grandmother from the doctor? Why not have a Foster's instead?
She's gonna have to see him again soon anyway.
She's got a cell phone now. She can Uber.
So Walter is telling the Dundee legend, blah, blah, blah. And this lady, this dumb idiot, is like just fucking falling for it. And then I love bar matron here. This
Yes.
lady's great. I don't even know if she's got a goddamn character name
Yes.
in this movie. But this lady, she just starts laughing her tits off. And she's like, oh, Wally, that story gets better every time you tell it. And this lady doesn't stop and think like, oh, am I wasting Newsday's
Yes,
money?
exactly.
Oh,
We're-
fuck.
No.
Am I getting scammed?
That's daddy's money. It doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter none.
But also, am I scammed? And also in the most dangerous, weird place with this weird old Australian guy.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
he
You talk
might
about
be-
wake and fright.
he might be Crocodile Dundee himself. Like, oh yeah, crocodile's in my house. You gotta come into my house.
He might be called that because he makes human skin. He like tans it to look like
He
crocodile.
mummifies you to make you look
Yes.
like a crocodile, dude. Exactly.
You'll be going down under with Crocodile Dundee.
It could have been a horror
Yeah.
franchise. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
This-
yeah.
this-
Ooh.
she's the Drew Barrymore of this.
Yeah.
Like this is a long
Absolutely.
Drew Barrymore.
The
situation.
first kill.
Yeah.
You have it so that he's taking these dudes like out onto the swamps or whatever and kill them. Kind of like this Jai Courtney movie that's out now.
Okay.
Dangerous animals.
Dangerous Animals, also an Australian picture, but you call it Crocodile Chumdee.
Oh,
dude.
there you
And
go.
There it
he's
is.
throwing these people off the boat, feeding them to the crocs and whatnot. I'd like that.
Oh yeah, you'll be Crocodile Dundee. Yeah, just you gotta go on the boat with me. We're gonna take a boat to meet Crocodile Dundee.
Oh, we gotta wait. We're
Oh.
not gonna get on the boat till the sun goes down. All right.
We gotta
Nothing more magical than being on a boat in the dark.
We got to get closer to the sun.
Yeah, Dundee is the name of the crocodile. He's going to
Oh,
feed
yes.
you to.
Oh, yeah.
There's Crocodile Dundee.
I love you, Crocodile Dundee.
I'm
So-
Mick, and that's Crocodile Dundee.
Dundee comes in and he's got this stuffed crocodile with him. And I got to tell you, the thing about the music here, I think it's a little all over the place because this is the only example of it. And I thought I was in for a whole lot more. For whatever reason, Mick Dundee's entrance music in this movie is Fat Guy John Candy
It is,
music.
yeah.
Out of nowhere.
Because
Yeah.
it is supposed to be a bit, not even a bit, a lot of fucking snobs versus slobs.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
right,
we're
yes.
laying the groundwork for that.
I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying, why don't we bring it back? Like when he's ruining a fancy society party in New York.
Yes.
That's the thing. The main theme in the city comes close, like that.
Which is such a it is such a beautiful 80s
Yes,
little
I
rhythm.
I do like the music. in
But he's
this.
like, oh, give me 2 drinks, one for me and one for me, mate. And everyone's like, oh, it's Crocodile Dundee, it is.
He's doing it again. He's playing with his stuffed croc again.
Who's he gonna shoot in the chest tonight? Huh? Who's he gonna do it to?
It's really like, this is how, and this is, you have to realize, like, oh, I made a huge mistake.
Yep.
He's just the town drunk. Everybody just has fun with him, and
Yep.
this sucks.
What if he's like indescribably hot in this world?
In this world.
What if that's happening? Then maybe you don't report
He's
it.
got a rugged handsomeness, to
He
be
definitely
sure.
does.
He
yeah.
definitely does.
But he is like leathery as fuck.
Oh
though.
yeah, that's.
Oh,
If
sun.
you're into that,
That's the
he
sun.
looks like he's been living in Florida's The Villages for 25 years, all right?
Because Sue Charlton does not match with
Oh, no.
visuals
Yes.
wise.
25
also-
years his junior, by the way.
She's coming here to do a story on this guy.
Yes.
There's guys in the bar being like, he's just a bloody poacher.
Yeah, it's-
Let me not talk to them at all,
Yeah.
not interview
Nope.
that perspective, and
Nope.
think they're assholes because this guy's hot.
Well, they're not hot.
Because what
Exactly.
if, instead of any sort of journalism ethics whatsoever,
Yes.
you just got really horny for this guy instead?
Again, it's Newsday.
yeah, it's a fair point.
Fair enough. They got an exclusive on the Ghostbusters back in the day. Not really.
You think
Half a gossip rag.
I feel like because Paul Hogan did write this. He was like, all right, I'll write this. So it's a lady from the New Yorker, right? We're not going to get to New York. Okay, so it's a lady from the Daily News. Not going to get the Daily News. Okay, the New York, no. How about
Lower.
Newsday?
Atlanta. Are you serious?
All right. What about USA Today? Oh, we don't have to go that low, Paul.
We can shoot her.
That's a sequel. We come back to that.
We'll put it on a sticky note. If we have to, we'll call the USA Today.
Exactly.
We'll do Newsday.
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
Right. So he wrote this, and someone was telling me, maybe it was you, Steve, that this was nominated for an Academy Award.
Best original screenplay.
Wow.
Slow
Which
year.
is such like this movie, whether or not you find it
Nonsense.
charming is your own business. The screenplay is abysmal.
Yeah,
it's
Well,
horrid.
You can find it charming because you think they have good chemistry because they're fucking. He's sexy. That's
Yeah.
fun. There's some jokes that you might like. There's an iconic line. You know, hey,
Sure,
there's
yeah.
the knife line we're still saying fucking 40 years out.
That's true.
That's
I
very
mean, yeah,
true.
it's not without its charms, but
The screenplay is abysmal.
to your
horrid.
point, it's engineless, but it is essentially it's a rom-com that doesn't
Yes.
know it's a rom-com.
Yes.
It refuses to say it is. Like, they should
For
be.
blokes, a rom-com for blokes.
Yes.
Yes, but they should be in love by the time they leave Australia.
Yeah, they should
That
be-
you should be going to New York to say, I'm in love with this guy.
Mhm.
I don't like this anymore.
There might be a little Joey on the way.
Yes.
But this is what's weird, though, is also the other end of it is like Mick Dundee doesn't give a shit whether or not he winds up with this woman, right?
No.
Because like,
until the very end.
sure, but like they kiss in the outback,
Yes.
right? And like at the end of this way too long. I mean, you're not in New York City for until like 35 minutes into
No,
this
40,
movie.
42.
Is it 40?
Yeah.
So they have this kiss or whatever, and you think, oh, like right on or whatever. And then like when they get to the airport and she kisses the fucking editor dude,
Yeah.
he's kind of just like, all right.
That's,
Exactly.
You know what? That could have been a joke. Oh, so that's America. So then he starts kissing every woman.
Oh,
he
that'd be
sees,
fun.
right?
It'd be better than what he does get up to a little later on in this motion
That's
picture.
true. He does a little thing that Trump used to
But-
talk about.
She is definitely interested from the get-go,
Of
though,
course.
because I'm sorry, you do not. You woke up that morning and you put on this swimsuit, and he's around you.
Yeah.
You wanted him to see this swimsuit.
Sure.
I'm sure of it.
Why? I mean, you're right, because like, for what other reason
Yeah,
are we getting
why
into
would you
this
wear this?
hot ass bathing
Also,
suit?
the voyeurism was huge in the 80s.
Sure.
I think it was
We invented it.
it
yes.
was huge. You know, like you had George McFly, and there were beloved voyeurs, and the fact that there's an extended peeping tom segment
Yes,
of this
it's
is
all
just
I'm
wild.
peeping on him.
It's like, here's our hero, and he's watching you
And
dress.
it's a good damn thing he did peep, Eric.
It's a defensive peeping. This is a peeper's defense
It is.
movie.
So whatever, they get it. Like there's this guy who's just like this fat guy with glasses who's just like, oh, he's just a bloody poacher, he is. And he's like talking shit to Dundee, and Dundee punches this guy out, and she's already found out that the story is mostly bullshit because he still has his leg. And he's like, oh, I got a love bite or whatever. So she's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's a lot different than losing your leg altogether.
A
Excellent.
dog bit you twice.
yes, he's wasted. He's getting into bar fights, and she's like, yeah, I'll go into the bush with this guy for 7 days or whatever
That's
the fuck it is.
insane.
He's hot.
It's a great way to get fucking vanished,
Well, you know what? Her
buried alive.
her dad, I forget the actor's name, but he's a very accomplished dad, but he's a little homely. You
Yeah.
need an attractive daddy here.
It's true, yeah.
He looks like the
That's
guy, he
true.
looks like the grandfather in Back to the Future, but it's not. Who the hell is John F. Kennedy?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
he
that
does.
guy.
The guy's name
Yeah.
is Michael Lombard, something like that.
Oh, that sounds right. I did look it up, by the way, because I wanted to see like what else was in contention.
Sure, yeah.
So this wound up being the 1987 Oscars. Also nominated Oliver Stone for Platoon,
Good.
Hanif Qureshi for My Beautiful Laundrette.
Good.
And then here we go. Paul Hogan, Ken Shady, John Cornell, story by Paul Hogan, Crocodile
Wow.
Dundee, and then the winner,
Oh boy.
The Woodman, Hannah and Her Sisters.
Okay.
Wow.
You know what is it is a good script. I
It's a
hate to
good
tell you.
It's a better script than Crocodile
Yes.
Dundee.
I just don't like the ink he was dipping his pen in when he was
Yes.
writing that.
Correct what
Oh,
Eric said.
Lord.
Yes, that.
Okay.
But so yeah, it's like, all right, tomorrow we're gonna go on this trip. I will take you in, and we'll see all the play. Again, it's a bullshit story. I guess like the idea is maybe she's trying to prove that it's bullshit, or I'm unclear.
There's no
as
angle to this story.
Thank you.
No,
I'm
exactly.
unclear as to what the journalistic part of this is.
Which is also
He's
funny.
weird.
If it is the story is I'm going to call bullshit. Like, so here's this big-ish American journalist comes here, just fucking blows up this common man's spot. This guy's been dining out on that story for decades. And you're just going to like make it your life's mission to ruin it?
I forget in the sequel, do we ever get maybe a flat going back to Wally in Australia? Never Safaris must be getting business out the ass.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Like, if they had this in Newsday, the Crocodile Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I think Wally is in that second one. The second one, she gets in trouble with the mafia for some reason. And
It sounds
they
like a
chase her to
movie at least.
Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more of a movie than this
Urgency.
one, I
There's
think.
some urgency to
I
it.
haven't seen it since I was a kid. I remember
Whenever.
it being more boring than this one because the fish out of the water stuff
That's
is the
the
most
point, yes.
compelling parts
For
of
sure.
this.
And, it takes a
And
while to
going
get
the other way, you already had 40 minutes of her being the fish out of water in the first
Precisely.
movies. Who gives a shit at
Exactly.
this
Well,
point?
and you know, to be fair, I forget so much of that second movie. For all I know, they're having great fun. I don't know.
They
having
could
a
be
good
having
time.
great fun. Yes.
It is also weird that Wally doesn't go with them. Look, if I'm this reporter woman, like, I'd kind of want the third guy there. You know what I mean?
Still, even though like you speak the same language technically and all that stuff, you want your boots on the ground guy all the
Yes.
same. Like, why don't you come helper monkey in the form of a man? Like, let's
Like after he's got
babysitter.
he drinks an entire 6-pack of those giant Fosters. You know,
Yes.
you might need this guy to pull him off of you
Exactly.
at some point.
Yep.
You
I mean,
never know.
He might be it might be an Australian chainsaw massacre situation where
Yes.
the old kindly guy is in on it. But at least you want to find that out.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
Yeah, he was always good at holding the sled.
Yeah, what was that? There's sort of a Australian chainsaw massacre movie. Is it Wolf Creek? Is that what it's called?
Oh, well, that's like I don't know what you would call it.
Is
like,
that Down Under? I think
it
that's
is down under, but
Yeah.
it's like a guy. It's like a chase movie. It's like all
Oh,
drag.
there's chase. Oh, I thought it was.
She's like
luring
running
people.
in the outback. Like she's lost out in the outback, and a guy is hunting her.
Oh, okay.
I
thought
bet
it
there's a
was
lot
Will.
of documentaries like that down there too, right?
Probably,
That's probably happening
probably
every
a
day.
couple.
But for all she knows, he could be the bad guy in Road Games. Who knows? Another great Australian.
Yeah, that was
And
pretty
Road
good.
Games. Hell yeah.
That was sort of a fish out of water where we take two American actors
Yes.
and put them in Australia.
For no reason.
Why?
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, we get a little background on him here as they set off the next day, and it's like, yeah, crocodile is just a nickname to drum up my tourist business thing. This is I don't know how old I am because I was raised by Aboriginal people.
Don't
who told
worry.
me I was just born in summertime.
Right, no, just don't worry about it, sweetheart. Right?
Exactly.
Mhm.
I'm not 60 years old. Don't. Who said that? Don't put that in the paper.
And then this is a great. Is there a Mrs. Crocodile Dundee? To which he responds, he was married once. She was a good cook and had huge tits, but somehow it just didn't work out.
Oh, man.
Yeah, okay. He killed her.
Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, went on one of them swamp tours.
It's
or
like, oh, I went on
whatever.
a walkabout. Why'd you go on a walk? Oh, she was dead.
There's no
Had to bury a body.
18 months, dude. That is the exact amount of time it takes for the heat to go down.
Yeah, there's no verification that this woman is alive.
No, exactly. No.
There isn't. He just
don't-
tells a story that he used to be married.
Yep.
that's it.
Yeah, they called me Crocodile Monroe back then. Then I went to Crocodile Dundee.
Good thing half of the people back here are named Crocodile. So
Dude, that-
I was able to hide out pretty well.
That's a fucking movie though. He has to escape to America where he becomes fucking Alligator Johnson.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, clearly, he's like, I never been to a city, and it's the Melbourne PD is like, oh, you're talking about the crocodile. The crocodile has killed 15 women
Oh, my
in
God.
Melbourne.
Dude, he's the Jack the Ripper of Down Under, dude.
But to your point about Alligator Johnson, that would have been
Uh-huh.
great in the sequel, right? Like,
Yeah.
how about it's like Crocodile Dundee
brother or
versus
something,
no
yeah.
versus like one of our
yeah.
Creole guys.
Yeah,
right?
oh,
One of our
dude.
Cajuns.
And we just lost him, but Alligator Johnson could have been played by Joe Don Baker.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely.
We went on when I was in Nolans for my honeymoon. We went on a fun crocodile tour there.
So you have any Fosters
you
with
meet
you?
Alligator Johnson?
We did with this big fat. He looked exactly like Larry the Cable Guy, but with
Sure.
a great Creole
Fuck yeah.
accent.
Oh, awesome.
We're on the boat with him and stuff. He had a little gator called Fluffy that he enjoyed. And you got-
Enjoyed?
Yes, he
In
was like,
what
oh,
way?
they were
Sex.
friends.
Oh, I see.
Sex.
Yeah, the sex.
Yeah, sex stuff.
Oh, actually, by the way, this movie they added. If you'll notice, it's quotation marks Crocodile Dundee.
Sure, yep.
That's for the international market because they were afraid that people outside of Australia would think he was actually a crocodile.
Killer
Like,
Croc.
you're gonna to be fair, if I'm buying a ticket to Crocodile Dundee, So the crocodile ain't talking? Why is the crocodile not talking? I thought it would be a croc in sunglasses. Maybe he enrolls in college or something. I don't
Right,
know.
because
Ooh, there we
Kangaroo
go.
Jack did.
Yes, exactly.
That's right.
literal-
And they didn't need no quotation marks around that kangaroo for that
you,
movie.
you put a fucking crocodile on a skateboard.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
that's the thing
the
is-
dean is after him. Who knows?
Traditionally,
Sounds fun.
our talking and radical
Yes.
animals have one name. It's
Yeah,
a bingo.
Good
Right,
point.
true.
Milo and Otis.
Yeah, they don't usually have proper last names.
Yes, they're
That's a
not.
good point.
Yeah, so you know what? I think they just thought everybody was stupid, which is fine.
By the way, R.I.P. to the 15 Milo, 15 Otis.
Yes, yeah,
It
it's
went
sad.
down on
It's
that
very
picture.
sad.
Buried in a mass grave right
I
outside the
I
production
love
line.
that movie as a child, and then you find out that they were tortured constantly.
Oh, yeah.
Just tortured
And it
left
brought
and
out
right.
great performances. So
Like Michael Mann making a fucking horse TV show, dude. Like that's. So this is where we get a little bit of that fucking magic I was talking about.
Oh,
Because
dude.
he is just speeding down this road, and he almost completely bashes into this water buffalo, and he gets out of the car. And just does the hand motion that all I could think about was Bart when he's taking the karate classes, and he's like,
Yes.
"Yeah, I'm doing the touch of death." And he's
Right.
like,
It's almost devil horns, but you're using your thumb instead of your
yeah,
other
your
fingers.
your thumb and your pinky finger.
what
there.
is the point of this? This water buffalo is blocking the road. He gets out there, does that thing to its eyes, makes it lay down and go to sleep.
Still in the middle of the road.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you-
I don't
do
know
you-
what are you.
I think-
Could you just drive around it anyway?
I need to see that international cut. I guarantee they drive over it. You
They're
know, it's just-
eating it later.
I don't know if that car has that pickup.
I do wonder. I mean, because also, by the way, this water buffalo was drugged, which is kind of hilarious.
Oh, great.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how they got it
IRL?
down. They just
Oh,
fucking drugged it.
man.
Nice.
Because like I like this is
Here's some weedery do.
You're supposed to like be. This is supposed to be the tough guy stuff.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
You take them by the horns, and if you and I guess they just didn't want to do like the trick photographs to like he has
Right.
like a pair of horns in his hands and it's
Right.
close up.
Let's
and
just-
he's
You're
like,
wrestling a puppet.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the Aboriginal magic stuff.
Right,
which
yeah,
we're
because he's
starting.
like, she's like, what the fuck? And he's like, oh, it's an old
Ow.
Bushman's trick. And I was like, is it?
it's the least exciting magic I got. We gotta start slow here.
Mind over matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
No.
At this point, Wally leaves her alone with him, which again, I'd be
Big
like,
mistake.
Wally, you're not coming on this trip?
Yeah, seriously.
Deeper into the bush here, man? Because it's
Yeah.
like, oh no, he's gotta hang back and run my tourism business.
But he's the tour guide. What is he doing?
Yes.
Paying bills?
Probably making all the reservations for all the other people who are coming on these
And look,
safaris.
you need someone to like sleep in shifts, like watches.
Absolutely.
Not just because he's dangerous, but you never know
Well,
what's
I
happening.
mean, she goes to lay down. A fucking snake comes out of nowhere
Yeah.
in 2 seconds.
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna disagree with you guys. She has a swimsuit on. She wants this. I 100%.
Mm.
She's showing this. Maybe.
Maybe she wants that big leathery dick, but she doesn't want a lethal snake bite.
Well, I'm willing
be
to
a fun-
die for this crazy leather man.
I see.
What if the snake comes down, she starts stroking it? Oh, Mick, right? She
Oh, yeah.
thinks it's.
And then you just hear
guy.
like, and she's like, "Oh, Mick, you taught it to talk."
That's somebody somewhere must have been upset because they answered an ad for a leather daddy and it's just some fucking old guy from Florida. You're like, oh, that's not what I. Damn it!
So we got some slang here that I guess they were like, Americans can figure this one out or whatever. They're walking along and he's like, all right, it's gonna be another hour till we get there. But since you're a Sheila, it's probably gonna take 3, you fucking lousy woman.
There are so many instances of Sheila.
Dude, you're a
throughout
Sheila.
this.
Doesn't it sound like Valley speak? Like, oh my God, she's a total
Yes,
Sheila.
It does, yeah. I mean,
What a
Very
fucking
catty.
Sheila
Very-
she was being at the mall.
It's a very catty thing to say,
right?
it is. Like, later when he gets to America and they're trying to order food, he's like, I'll just have what that fat Sheila over there is having.
Yes, that fat Sheila.
And I need
my
to. If
God.
this is what we're doing. I need to meet the original Sheila.
Yeah.
And like she's probably a
Oh.
goddess who lives out in the outback.
I think that's their Adam and Eve out there
Yeah.
in Australia.
I would
where it
need to
started.
see that. But
Mick
like,
and Sheila.
Mick and Sheila, the first inmates.
or maybe she's the bartender. That would be great.
And the talking snake taught them to, whatever.
Do you think that they did? You know how they made that awful horror movie Karen a couple of years ago when that phrase was being run into the
Oh
ground?
Jesus, I forgot all
No,
about it.
What is this?
It's just like some
Is
movie.
this from the Ma universe?
Probably.
I also did not see Ma,
No,
but I
I
feel like
didn't see
I feel like a lot of cultural moments are passing me by.
Yeah,
so please.
I mean, I never saw it, but it just looked miserable, and I hated that meme anyway. But do you think that there's a Sheila horror movie in Australia?
I hope so.
probably.
And you know what? It's probably better than Ma
And Karen.
and Karen
Yeah.
and all those.
Karen was one of the woman from Orange is the New Black. I want to say like the one
There's
of
a few in there.
Yeah, the grungy Pennsyltucky one, I think, was her character name.
Pennsatucky.
Yes,
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 yeah.
I believe it was her.
That girl plays white trash good.
Yeah, she does.
She was the titular Karen.
I believe so.
Uh-huh.
I think you're right. Now this is kind of coming together a little bit.
She was
here.
calling the cops on you.
Yeah, exactly. That's somebody.
This is they find the. He's like, oh, this is the site of my boat. Normally the water's like much higher up here. This is the dry season.
And the weird thing is, she again in the poking holes in the idea because he's like, yeah, here I was just fishing. She's like, you were fishing, but then you killed a crocodile because you had your knife on you, and he's like, well, yeah, and it's like obviously she's heard in the bar there's a crocodile poacher.
Yes.
Like that never comes to a head, or like we don't answer whether or not crocodile poaching is good or bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
it's bad, but she doesn't care because he's hot.
that's what it is. Yeah, it's like, and it's weird because for the audience, you're like, oh man, this guy's a poacher. Fuck that
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
And just by like universal movie language, poachers are bad.
Yes, and he also he's got no
Even his belt is ivory. Like you know what I mean? Like
he's got no morals at all. Later in the film we'll get there, but when there's the kangaroo shootout, he doesn't give a
He
fuck.
doesn't give a shit.
He's like, these city boys can come here and just shoot all the wildlife. There's no law against it.
Our
Why not?
hero, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen. And
yeah.
also, like, if you are saying, like, you're proclaiming to be like raised by Aboriginal people, like people of the land and
Yes.
whatever, like, by that definition, like that, this character should give a shit about that stuff,
Yes,
like
exactly.
the environmentalism, the animal rights of it all.
She brings up like the Aboriginal rights over the
Dude.
land and stuff. She's like, they don't own the land,
land owns them.
Yeah,
And it's like,
so-
okay, cool.
so I own this land. I own
Yeah,
them.
way to break your back to like give a non-committed response.
We,
to
so
it.
we can
nuts.
talk about it now because she's like, it's also a part of a great moment because it's like their first night. It's before she gets bit the snake thing, or maybe it's right after it. Whatever.
I know-
It's that night over the fire because it's also the she starts the whole thing with trying to ask him about like what he thinks about stuff in the world. And she's like, what about the arms race? And he's like, no matter to me. What do I care about nuclear proliferation?
Worst case scenario, it's a Mad Max situation. It's, I'll be all right.
I'm a libertarian.
Yeah, because when she starts by saying her ex-boyfriend or whatever was he marched for women's lib, he was against the nukes. And then she's like, I don't know, probably right now he's marching for the gay Nazis or something. I'm like, what the
Uh-huh.
fuck does that mean?
Wow.
Yeah,
She says
don't-
marching
he's-
for the
wait,
gay Nazis.
Yes.
Marching for Nick Fuentes?
Yes.
What?
Someone needs
how?
to. No.
It's a way of this movie, in the Reagan era, dismissing
yes.
protesting. Like we've protested so much in America that nothing means.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, I
anything
guess you're
anymore.
protesting for gay Nazis. Like,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
actually, marching for women's liberation, marching against nuclear proliferation.
I
These
don't
are
know.
good things.
I don't know. I think we pushed it over the line with the AIDS stuff. I really
Yeah,
do.
you're right.
I think that was where we really went overboard.
It was a little annoying when we protested the AIDS crisis.
all that quilt shit. What was that?
Hands
Why
across the-
bother?
Hands across the world. Don't touch me.
Stay away from Australia with your hands across
But
the
then-
world.
yeah,
That's what us was actually all about.
She does ask, like, well, blah, blah, blah. What don't you believe in the nuclear thing? And then she's like, what about Aboriginal rights? Wanting the land back. It's like, well, they don't own the land. The land they belong to the land. It's like,
And they're trying to get like a spiritual,
yes,
like
What?
that's
But
what
it's
they're.
horseshit.
What
Yes.
he's not saying is someone does own the land.
Thank you.
Someone owns the fucking land.
and it's
So-
restricting their access to it. That is what
Precisely.
we're
You
talking about.
idiots.
That's the issue.
Just say no one should own it. Then,
Yes.
right? It should
Yeah.
be like a preserve or whatever.
God damn
No,
it.
it's like, I don't know. So you're going to take land from a good white person and give it to one of them?
But it's this weird. They
Who also raised me, by the way.
And I have magical
they in the
affinity
same
with.
in the same breath though they have him sort of both sides of it because he has all that shit about like, well, no one owns the land because we're all citizens of Earth or like
Yeah.
whatever it is, right? And then he's like, but also Aboriginal people should be left to live in peace. And like they use it as a
Yes.
joke because he grabs the snake out of nowhere at that point and breaks its neck just
Yes.
right there after
Well,
saying it.
the whole thing is like it's like, well, you know what? Gay people and Jewish people and Nazis should be able to live together. It's not like anyone has a fundamental part of that belief that says the extinction of the other one.
Yes.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man?
No, it's
Yeah.
just it's because it is libertarian horseshit. It's just sort of like
None of my business.
If he
I'm
can't
going to stay
see-
out of it
yeah.
because everything's going my way.
Well, and he also-
essentially.
Yes.
If he can't see the injustice with his own eyes, he doesn't give a shit.
And
there you go.
they try to like sympathize that too, because she has some question it's like, don't you feel like raising your voice to these issues or whatever it is? And he's just like, well, who's going to hear my little old voice out here? I'm just a little nobody in the middle of nowhere. Little old Mick Dundee. Like, fuck you.
I hate this guy. But so, yes, in the night, because, again, as Wikipedia describes, this is an action comedy, question mark.
Sure.
There is gunshots. She wakes up in shock. Dundee is gone. And she's like, oh, great. I'm going to get murdered.
Yep.
And no, she's like, be quiet. Just a couple of city boys just shooting
Just got to let him get it out of the system.
Yes.
Yes.
And it winds up being the same guys from the bar.
I believe it is.
yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's some back and forth dialogue here that's like, well, what are you going to do? Nothing. Why? He's just like, I'm watching Kangies die.
It's like, dude, you are the hero of this movie. You got to save them kangies.
No, they're deadery-roos now.
They're part of the land. They don't own the land. They should be shot.
When he begrudgingly, like at her request, because
Yes.
she's horrified that he's not doing anything. When he begrudgingly does something, was I watching this right?
Yes.
He picks up
Yes.
the dead corpse of the
Correct.
kangaroo
As a bullet shield.
and makes it look like it's using a rifle on
yes.
these guys.
Yes. At the
Very,
it's funny. It's cute.
Very much an end of the old man and the Lisa thing. Like,
Yes.
you find out, oh, that was exactly what I didn't want you to do with
Yes.
this situation.
Yep.
But it's also weird because he's just he's firing back at these people and shooting their glasses off and stuff. It's like you could kill any one of
Oh,
these
yes.
guys with any one of these shots.
That
It's
would be
dark
great.
out,
Yes.
you know
and
what
then
I
they
mean?
have to bury it, and hide it.
I love this one dude. We get the name on one of these guys, Trevor.
Yeah, because I think he's the loudmouth of the bar. The guy with the glasses.
Trevor!
Yeah, and he jumps down to like take a piss off the truck or whatever.
Pissery do.
Oh,
Wait,
pissery
that's
dude,
right,
excuse
yeah.
me. And he's just wearing a sign or a hat that just says sports lover across. I
Yes.
thought that was pretty great. A good non-committal sports hat like that, very funny.
But this movie absolutely could turn into and that would actually be pretty good if these kangaroo poach, they kill one of them and now him and her are on the run from
That would be
them.
great.
And
Urgency,
then
again.
we're doing
Something.
something and they're kind of systematically killing all of them so they could make it out
Oh yeah,
to Wally alive at the end of the film.
that would be a movie I'd watch.
At the very least, I want him after they scare off the poachers and she comes to him and they're holding each other. I need his hands to be covered in blood. You killed Rue. Rue is dead now, and
Yep.
you manhandled the corpse.
That little guy wasn't even cold yet,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
Desecrate the body.
We love that down here.
The next morning they get into a man-woman argument. 'Cause
Oh,
it's
I love those.
basically I'm going as slow as I can because with a Sheila, he's like, you wouldn't make it out here.
You wouldn't last 5 minutes, is what he said.
Yeah.
Oh,
you,
whoa.
you wouldn't steal a cow, would you? No, but she's like, oh, we're going to that ridge over there. And she's like, I'll see you in an hour or whatever. And I wouldn't do this. I'm a grown ass man. If I'm with a guide in the Australian fucking outback,
Yep. Nope.
I'm okay being like, this guy can tell me I'm a fucking loser.
He
Yep.
just snatched a fucking King Brown goddamn snake that was crossing my fucking leg.
Well, you see, what happened here was she showed him that she has an aptitude for firearms.
I see.
Yes.
Because she takes the gun and he's like, "Oh, better be careful with that," and she shoots at his feet and she's like, "Oh, got it," or whatever.
See, the thing is, it's
Never
good,
been hard in my life.
it's good what they're doing here because it could be way more annoying. It could be like Temple of Doom. With,
Yes.
At least she's not screaming all the time. But again, to go back to my the thesis argument for me against this movie, I saw a trailer and where a dude
Yes.
from Down Under goes to the Isle of Manhattan,
Mhm.
and I'm still not there yet.
Because literally that first night is all you need. The next day, maybe they hold each other and they kiss, and it's to your point, yes, in a romantic comedy situation, here's my crazy Australian boyfriend.
Yep.
Now we're having fun.
So he's sneakily following her. in
Stalking
the
is the
trees.
word you're
Oh,
looking
for.
Yeah, he's-
yes, right.
Yes, yeah.
Well, because it's proven, you know what? She shouldn't have done this. She would have died. She would have died if she actually
true.
had done this and he hadn't stalked her.
You better be thankful for my peeping, or else you'd be decapitated.
It's not like I was just following your luscious ass.
I mean, and speaking of luscious ass, dude, she just strips down to this bathing suit, and I was like, the fuck did you bring that for in the first place?
Yes.
Were you planning on swimming?
But only a G-string would be worse.
Yes.
That's the only situation I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
And this old man is now pleasuring himself in the bushes. watching this happen.
He's just jerking off in a tree like a spider monkey, dude. He's just
Yes.
really going
Having
for
the
it.
jerkery do.
Yeah, and out down under you come on a bunch of spiders.
Which is kind of great because
Spiders everywhere.
she goes on her own, and then she's like, I gotta be sexy for a little while. Like, I'm gonna go. I'm on this look because the idea is like I could just walk to that ridge.
Sure.
Why are you taking a swim? You don't know what the fuck's. You know that there are crocs. The story you've
I
been
guess-
told.
I
The
guess
man
she-
you're hanging out with is named Crocodile.
And maybe she knows she's being watched and putting on a show. But then again, it's not clear. It feels creepy.
It feels
right?
super creepy, and then he comes out of nowhere with his huge knife and murder. It's a well,
Yes.
the croc puppet popping out of the water is fucking hilarious,
Dude, this is something out of a Universal Studios ride. Like, it is really unbelievable. How's it going? Like, it does not work at all. It's very funny. What does she have around her neck that the thing bites? Is it a camera or something?
maybe
I think it's the camera.
She's got something around her neck that the crocodile jumps out of the water to get her
Oh.
and latches onto that because it's like pulling her. And then, he jumps down like Tarzan. Except his Tarzan noise is way lame. It's like, and he stabs this thing in the head like hardcore Peter Pan or something.
pretty cool. And then
And then they all come.
they hold
Oh,
each
yes,
other
they
here.
all finish.
And then all the cummy spiders come out.
And he says at some point, maybe it was before this, that snakes give him gas.
Oh, that's when
Yeah.
he breaks the snake and he's
Yes.
like, "Oh, these are good eating, but they usually give me gas.
Ooh.
I start fighting real bad when I eat these
Little
snakes,
hisses out the butt.
I'm a manly man, ain't I?
fighting and whatnot." So yeah, whatever. The next day, she's like, "Oh, you're right. This definitely is no place for a city girl."
So they porked then, right? Is that the idea?
I
I
don't.
feel like every time it goes to black, they have to give each other hand jobs,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
something's happening. I don't know what's happening, but something's happening.
There's a very funny, like George Lucas-esque transition right here because it just goes like from that scene with the croc, like, "Oh wow, you stabbed it in the brain, great." It does a total like iris into the next scene.
Yeah.
It's not an iris to black, like it's not an iris out or an iris in. It's just an iris over the last shot to bring us to this, which is like they have the conversation about like, "Oh, you've never been to a city, Mick? Here's a crazy idea. Why don't you come back to New York with
Yes.
me?
Yeah.
And you can be my little science experiment."
Well, also there's the big Aboriginal scene because it's at night. They're hanging out.
Yes, he comes. Yeah, this dude comes up here.
The actor's name is
David Gulpill,
yes.
he's in Walkabout. He's been in a ton of things. He's since passed away.
The
But-
Proposition. a
Oh,
bunch of-
right.
yeah.
Yes.
He's
Oh, really?
He's in Australia and whatever they did in 2023 of recutting Australia as Far Away Downs.
yeah, I'm
Remember
not
that?
doing that. Whatever that is.
Ooh.
Far
Wait,
away
that's-
down.
This is the Boz Lerman?
Yes, it was.
It's like a longer cut.
They
right?
turned it into a 6-episode miniseries.
Jesus.
Could you-
Chris and I saw this at a press screening.
And I've
Not-
never
not-
seen-
Not the recut, the original.
No, the original. And I have never in my life seen Eric so pissed off.
It was rough.
He was so
man.
furious.
Wow,
that he was
really?
sitting
I
through this.
never saw it.
Oh my god.
Ooh, and
So
What was the
fucking
problem? Too
stupid.
majestic?
It's so
well,
long.
Actually, Hugh Jackman was huge in it, so that was majestic.
That was
sure.
nice.
Yeah.
It's just really dull, and even though like the photography is good, it's just so boring. And then it's like, the Japanese are coming or whatever. Wars are coming, and it's like, okay,
It's
Oh,
big
it's-
sweeping drama.
Yes.
Which
World War
I'm
II
sorry.
era?
yes.
Oh, I see.
Like and global, like it's not what Boz Lerman does. He does
Yes.
personal stories. Like I don't know, man.
And glitz and glamour. Yeah,
Yes.
six episodes of bullshit. I don't know.
No,
But yeah, so this guy has worked a ton, and like at first she's like, it's kind of a fun little gag. She's like, "Can I take your picture?" And he's like, "No." She's like, "Oh, because you think it's gonna steal your soul?" He's like, "No, because you got a lens cap on." So he's like
Yes.
hip, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
bucking those stereotypes, which is good for a moment.
Yes.
He's introduced walking towards them like he's Jason Voorhees.
Yes.
To be
Yes,
fair,
yeah,
and,
yeah.
like that's part of the joke.
But when we see him again, he's in blue jeans, shirtless, with he's got a watch on. So yeah, they're acknowledging that this is still part of the modern world.
yes, exactly.
But then he's Dundee is like, "Gotta go with my buddy here because just something you can't see. Outsiders can't see it."
And like David Gulpill like did the choreography for this Aboriginal dance sequence here and everything, and like wouldn't it be cool to learn literally anything about it?
Yes.
You know what I
Right.
mean? Like it's a legit thing. You can tell just by looking at it that it's like
Or, yeah,
it's choreographed legitimately.
Or have it not in the movie. You know what I mean? 'Cause
right.
It's either one or the other.
Make him a bigger character. Get rid
Yes.
of Wally. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
Maybe David Gulpill comes to Manhattan also.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but then we are talking about 2.5 hours of Crocodile Dundee, and I cannot stand that. That will not happen.
What if I broke it into 6 episodes for you? What would that do?
You know what? You said that. That to me sounds like Baz Luhrmann was getting out of a Netflix deal because he had that Netflix series,
yes,
and they probably signed him on for extra stuff, and he's like, well. Why don't I just cut one of my? I have so much extra footage from Australia.
Oh wow!
Maybe I just turn it into a series.
Wait, he had a Netflix TV show?
Yes,
Yeah. It's about the Bronx with the rap.
It was
birth of rap.
a graffiti show. I forget what it was.
The something.
Luhrmann
Yes.
directed this?
There's a lot of dancing.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well,
The
at least
something. I'm.
Oh, okay.
That narrows it down.
Yes.
So anyway,
I know.
yeah, he's like, you know, where the ladies aren't allowed, you can't come any farther, and like he just fucks off into the woods. He runs after Neville, and she comes along, and she's spying them from afar. And there's Mick just sitting there watching all this. Thank God Paul Hogan's not participating in the dancing. He's just watching. He does have some face paint on.
Right.
And he spies
like
her.
a kid at a carnival. He's got some face
Yes,
paint on.
exactly.
I got a cool butterfly on the cheek.
Look, I'm a tiger. And if this were some sort of Australian horror movie, right? Like, because they kind of film it this way. She's spying on them, and then they have a shot of Paul Hogan and his menacing glare
Yes.
like catches her looking at them.
It looks like he's gonna kill her.
Yes, and I was like, oh, this would be the takeoff for the Crocodile Dundee horror movie right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
By the way,
I told you can't see this.
I checked. There is no money on the table. There's been no Sheila horror movie. As
bummer.
far as Letterboxd is concerned.
You were looking that up and not the Baz Luhrmann.
That was I was on the.
I thought he was getting it.
That's the Get Down.
The Get Down.
Oh, the
yes.
Get Down.
Yeah.
Okay, I did hear of this. I had no idea Baz Luhrmann had anything to do with it. So yeah, he spies her. She runs away.
This look, by the way,
okay.
reminded me of a movie. If I need to watch this again. I was too fucking drunk when I first watched this.
Oh.
Look up this movie, Last Gasp with Robert Patrick. You look at the cover. It's because it's a very similar. It's not from Australia. It's Native Americans.
Oh, that's tough.
But he's got like
in what
it's very
capacity?
no, but he's got very similar face paint.
I see.
It's got the same glare.
Okay.
But you listen to the synopsis of this movie.
Oh yeah, no, this is a nice. That's a
ruthless-
poster you don't want.
A ruthless real estate developer is possessed by the violent spirits of the Native American tribesmen he massacred, which force him to go on an indiscriminate killing spree against his will.
I need to
Okay,
see this
all
movie
right.
immediately.
Yeah,
I need to see this movie immediately. Look at this fucking poster.
I know.
Amazing.
Dude,
Okay.
he looks like he should be a fucking problematic wrestling character in the 90s.
Folks at home, there's gonna be a change in programming for next week.
Oh my God.
no, for the rest of the episode, we're gonna pause here. We'll
I
watch
gotta
it.
watch it, I guess. Yeah.
Pause now, come back, and we will
Oh
continue on
my
with the last gasp. Okay.
God, that looks awesome.
And we're back. We just watched the last gasp.
no, we did not.
Boy, was that racist.
So he says to her, she's like, oh, I'm sorry. How'd you know, I was going to spy on you or whatever. And he goes, you're a woman. You're a reporter. That makes you the biggest busybody in the world.
Yikes,
Okay.
Crocodile Dundee. I think I'll keep him.
Aw, he's cute. He's a poacher too.
They make out, I think, at one point, right? It's
Yeah,
like the last
there's
date. Like
kissing
they're
somewhere.
having lunch, and like this is when she's like, "I would like you to come back to New York with me." They make out a little bit.
Oh,
Wow.
they're at Echo Lake. This is where he has killed a lizard that he's charring
right,
on the
yes.
fire
Oh, wow.
for them
This
to eat.
big
Yes.
Dodongo looking thing.
And,
from
you
the
know,
Zelda game.
He's got calloused hands, calloused feet, calloused tongue, I imagine.
Mhm.
They're just,
Absolutely, the tongue is leathery too.
I bet, right? Yeah, it's like making out with a lizard of some sort.
And I think also that amps up the horniness here, which then forces her, she can't contain it anymore. Like, I have to ask the dude to come back with me. We do a little sexy mineral water pool swimming right
yeah.
here. He's
Uh-huh.
like, oh, you see that there? That's mineral water. No crocodiles in that water. Cut to them just sexily swimming.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
No, yeah. At least hand stuff. Steve is absolutely correct.
And the
Yeah,
weird thing
skinny
is, so like
dippery do.
that's
Mhm.
we cut to that it's the end of the trip. It's been it's been a couple days. And Wally's like, oh, how'd it go? And she's like, oh, I got the greatest fucking story in the world. No, I didn't. But I'm also bringing him back. And Wally's like, oh, I don't think that. This is why I think he's his pimp. He's like, oh, I don't think Crocodile Dundee's going anyway. She's like, I'll pay for it. And it's like, okay.
Well,
Like,
as long as money dues involved.
His sweet ass is staying here.
exactly. I got some other ladies coming up the creek in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, but so that he's just right away like, yeah, fine. It's not. super nervous. It's not anxious. It's not excited. Yeah, fine.
Exactly.
I'll just do this huge life-changing trip.
Because that's the problem with most of the fish. Because like, in the beginning, it's actually fun, I think, when like he's like saying hello to, saying good day to everybody, like he doesn't understand it. When he's talking to the guy, and you know what I mean? Like, those bits are fun because he's actually the butt of the joke. But more often than not, New York is the butt of the joke, and and not as a New Yorker, but just as so, you know what I mean? Like.
In a fish out of water story, the fish is the joke, not the water.
Thank you. That's exactly the point. Yes.
Yeah, it becomes weird. I do like as the plane's taking off, you just hear him, Jesus Christ!
First class,
baby.
by the way, not too shabby,
Sure,
dude.
absolutely. But this is and from here, right? Like the Jesus Christ, this is a jet plane, which like could go either way. Because sure, you're nervous first time flyer, but also let's not forget. Once we get to New York, like they're making him like Encino Man.
Yes,
absolutely.
He doesn't know what an escalator is.
They had to have had that at the Sydney airport or
absolutely.
something, right? Like, oh my
He's
god.
like, what? Oh, the stairs are moving. I'm gonna stab him.
We get the great New York skyline from '85. We got the towers here.
Sure.
Everything's looking great. We are met at the airport by our fella here, and he just goes, this editor boyfriend cuck guy, and he's like, so that's Jungle Jim. And you're just like, great. Okay.
Dude, I mean, your girlfriend is gone for a couple weeks on a spurious story with this dude. And she's bringing him back.
I'm sorry. They have. It has to be an open thing.
Yeah.
Like, there's no fucking way
Yes.
that this was allowed, that she's bringing him back. Are you fucking out of your mind?
I think this guy, though, what's his name? Robert?
Probably.
Richard. It's
Richard.
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 Like,
One, yes.
I think that guy is just so high on his own supply
Possibly.
that he's like, well, there's whatever. Like, she knows where her fucking bread's buttered,
Right, because he's like a
baby.
waspy guy. Why would you ever go for the Bushman guy?
Big so-and-so at Newsday.
Exactly.
Yeah. He gets the filet mignon, but I get the buffet, and I can go back anytime I like.
And so they
Get the limo.
Get the limo. Here goes the great Reginald Vell Johnson.
Hell yes, Gus the limo driver here. We're taken to where else because it's a New York City set movie, and we got to show a swanky hotel. So the Plaza Hotel,
of course.
Ding
Yes.
dong.
Until '99, essentially.
Yes.
Then we was like, let's find some new ones.
And
But
if the movie's set in New York, you got to have a wacky line about the population we always need to check in on.
Got to do that.
7 million people all living together. Well, it must be the friendliest place.
oh, really?
LOL.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
I do, but he does stop a guy on traffic. He's like, oh, yeah. He's like, oh, how you doing, man? And he's like, oh, the guy's like just a Wall Street guy. And he's like, guess I'll be seeing you later because, I'll be around. It's a kind of that's very funny to me.
Yeah,
Yes.
right.
Oh, you work. Oh, I guess I'll be seeing. I'm in town for a few days. Guess I'll be seeing you around. By the way, did we catch who this dude is here? I can't remember the guy's name.
Yeah.
He's a character actor who I recognize all the way back to. He's just one of the guys in the Warriors when they go.
Oh, really?
He's the head of the orphans.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
The,
Okay, yes.
the like
Yes.
the really low level. Like,
Yeah.
you're on orphans turf now, and the Warriors are like, He's the lead. I always
That's
recognize because he
really
had like a lazy eye or whatever.
I didn't even
good
think-
character actor.
And I didn't even think about it, but this is kind of a reverse opening of Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, it is. Yes.
The Australian's in the car trying to talk to the American outside the car.
We call it a reverse Dumb and Dumber,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course. Yeah. But and again, what's not so fun is when he goes up to Reginald Vell Johnson and asks him what tribe he's from. And
Yeah. So
and
we're
the-
saying black feller a lot.
Yeah.
You're a black
people.
fella, and he's like, and like Reginald Vell Johnson, it's his job. He's like, fuck, no, I'm not from a tribe. Actually, I'm a person.
But like the Bronx, I'm from the Bronx Warlords or
Yes.
something. Harlem Warlords.
Harlem Warlords, yeah, is what he says later in the movie. But this is just a weird, because I grew up in a small, remote part of Australia, I'm unfamiliar with the transatlantic slave trade.
Yeah.
Right.
What are you
Which is
fucking
also, there's
talking
so many
about?
parts where we're doing Encino Man where it's like, he turns on the TV at the hotel and he's like, I did this once and it was I Love Lucy. He turns it off again. Yet later in the film, he references the events in the movie Jaws.
Yes.
He has seen Jaws,
Oh,
but
Absolutely.
thinks TV is still black and white sitcom.
I was
You
confused.
drive a truck through that plot
Yeah.
hole.
I would have guessed he would have been like, oh my god, some magic man shrunk the people down and they're running around. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that was his reaction.
He's
to something.
scared of it when you turn it on.
Yeah, Lumiere
totally.
Brothers,
He's
the
throwing
train
arrows and
station.
stuff
We
at
gotta
it.
get these little people out of this big wooden box.
They're stuck in there.
is a Cuban feller yelling at a white lady. A tiny little Cuban feller.
She
must be avenged.
What tribe's he from? He's offended by the content
He's
of I Love
slipping
Lucy.
her around. I'm going to get him.
Speaking of all that, of all the things I kind of like, well, I need to understand more about parts of this movie. The one thing I don't want to know anything about is he refers to the only TV in Australia he knows is from his buddy Darky Johnson.
Yep.
And I have a lot of questions, and I because of the way he talks to people who are.
Oh, well, it was Darky Johnson's
Yes.
television is where he previously saw I Love Lucy.
That was the one
At
time
one
he's
point,
seen
yes.
a TV before.
But so like she drops him off, and again,
Massive suite at the Plaza, by the way. Like Home Alone 2 shit here.
Tuesday is just burning money.
Like, you just get this guy in a fucking Holiday Inn
It's
downtown.
totally
What are you
fine.
talking
And then,
about?
of course, like he's washing his socks with his ass at the same time.
Oh, man,
He's
that's
he
disgusting.
uses the knife on the wall to like hang up and dry
make
his
a laundry.
socks.
He doesn't know what a bidet is, which is fun. Also, the fact there's a bidet in an American fucking institution was very odd to me.
I mean, maybe because there's like
International,
A lot of
travelers
internationals,
in a
something.
suite at the Plaza. It
Yeah,
kind of makes
By
sense.
the way, I don't even understand how people don't use a bidet.
I
right?
mean,
Like,
it's just the best.
it really is. It's changed my life.
I mean, I hate
One of the-
shitting anywhere but my toilet that has one,
I mean,
frankly.
I wish I had a separate bidet itself. That looks like the height of luxury.
Well, that's the
but-
real. I mean, you're sitting on a real rocket with
I'm,
that thing. dude.
I'm a toilet
Listen.
hybrid. I like a little bit of one, a little bit of the other.
I got to
a
tell
little
you,
bit of
folks
paper,
at
a little
home,
bit of
start
water.
blasting your ass.
I gotta be honest,
It'll
I'm-
change your
I'm
life.
just wiping my ass the old-fashioned
Yeah,
way,
yeah.
the way that
It's-
Dude,
you gotta
you're just
up
moving it
your game.
around, man.
You got to up your game. You got to give your asshole a little shower.
Hey man, I never got any complaints.
Hey, by the way, speaking of Home Alone 2 and the Plaza Hotel or whatever, did you notice this movie that was released in 1986, several years before a certain Plaza Hotel set sequel, we're doing the guest doesn't understand tipping the
yeah,
bellhop joke?
course.
Oh, John
Yeah,
Hughes, you went to the movies that year, my friend.
No, he doesn't do it because he's conservative. That's why she. It's like, why? Just holding my bigs.
Because the bellhop like sticks his hand out and he thinks it's like a handshake. Oh, Mick Dundee, nice
Yeah.
to meet you. Oh.
And so is this in the Carl Winslow cinematic universe? Is this pre or post Die Hard?
This is 2 years
this
before
is
Die
pre.
Hard.
So
Yep.
I bet you they saw this and they were like, you know what? He can deal
He's
with
got it.
someone. He's got it.
This is a huge movie.
Number two,
Yeah,
but
we
that's
talked about.
nuts.
So
That it's
For
crazy. train.
86 is number 2 ever at
Yes.
the box office. That is.
I
crazy.
think the number one at the box office that year was Platoon.
and that's back in a time when you could have a movie in the theater for like half a year.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
they just
yeah.
sit there.
You just pick up one little cultural trend and you can ride that fucker. Like
Yep.
the Look Who's Talking movies. Babies are cute. Cool.
good to go.
Yep.
$1
there you
billion. How about a
Absolutely.
guy from Australia? $1 billion.
Yeah, and then we kept trying it. Yahoo Serious.
Yes,
You know?
but even like a 3 men and a baby.
Yeah.
Men dealing with a baby,
Oh,
$1
my
bajillion dollars.
But to Eric's point, it's funny because we always talk, we've mentioned on this show several times the 1980s American pop culture obsession with Japanese stuff.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Speaking of Die Hard, funny
Yes,
enough.
sir.
But what doesn't go talked about enough is our Aussie fever of the
Yes.
same
Oh,
exact
man.
time,
It
more
was
or less.
huge.
Not quite Hollywood. Really good doc.
Oh,
About-
yes,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah, really good doc.
Absolutely.
So he decides to go out of the street on his own. She drops him off. She's like, we're gonna have dinner together, and like this guy.
Tacanos, I'm thinking.
Tacanos.
Yeah,
Let's go to
sounds good.
Tacanos.
For 3, Richard, 3. My
but-
smell guy is coming. My smelly guy.
I'm bringing my smell guy to dinner.
No, I want them to go there and be like, okay, sir, yes, Mr. Dundee, sit here, and Mr. Charlton, sit here, please. And your chair is over here in the corner. We will be. It's a
Yes.
separate table, and we
Yes.
will be bringing your food to you, and you can yell across
Yeah.
the room if you would like.
Don't worry, Richard. It's the same tab, but you just have to sit over there and watch him eat with
And
her.
Mr.
Feed her. Feed her with the fork. Make it romantic.
Miss-
I got it. I got it.
Mr. Dundee, take your fucking hat off at dinner.
How about it, huh?
Yeah, you know?
What a pig.
Oh.
It's an American restaurant. He thinks it's a Sparrows. He's like, fuck this.
Yeah.
That's
kinda
it. The
is.
guy from Past Lives gets the same deal, and he's picking up the check in that movie, dude. That guy,
He's
at
at the
that
bar.
bar. He's picking up the check at the bar. I'm like, I don't think
Joe.
so.
Poor
Man.
Joe.
And
Oh, man.
that's a real we'll all put a card down scenario at best.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's split it up.
So he gets this this is such a weird And they don't even play it up as much, right? Like, he gets all freaked out because there's so many people on the sidewalk that he
Yes.
jumps up like after a fucking Nick game.
Yeah.
He's up on the street sign, and this cop on a horse comes by.
Yes.
And the gag is he gets a ride back to the plaza with this cop on the horse. And it's like, I need a little more of like, terrifying. It's more
Yes.
terrifying than the Outback.
Horsery do.
I mean, the cop returns his gigantic knife as well when he gets up.
That's white privilege right there, man.
Yes,
Oh, boy.
absolutely. Yeah. If fucking Gus was on horseback there, dude, I don't think he's getting a knife back.
He'd be dead already.
I do love this doorman character, horrified in this moment. What they don't play up here, I'm pretty sure this doorman character here, this is the first Jewish person Mick Dundee has ever met in his
You're
life.
a little nebbish, aren't you?
But yes, we do go to Katakana's. It's kind of great because, I mean, the weird thing, I was just thinking about this today too. Like, it's a 21-hour flight. You know what I mean? And maybe there's a stopover. These people are exhausted. No one's going to dinner tonight. This is a real, like, you get room service. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yep, exactly. Here's the menu. All you do is pick up this phonery do, and they will bring you foodily do, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Go
Time
down.
difference is insane.
It
Like,
is insane. You
Go
definitely need
down
that.
to famous rayery dues and get a slice, and you'll be fine.
Well, he tried to, but he walked 5 feet on the sidewalk and got us scared and had to have a cop take him home.
But yeah, we get to Katakana's. Richard is half in the back. Because again,
Dude,
like,
this guy's
Yes,
wasted.
these
It's kinda-
cocktails look terrible, by the way.
Yes.
Like milk with a cherry in
I'll
it.
tell you what, we're drinking a lot of martinis in this movie.
Those are fine.
but they look so shittily put together too. On top of whatever
Right.
those drinks were that they're
Yeah.
making, you see that at
Well,
the
for
start of it.
so long we didn't put him in the stem glass. We
Yes.
did those little ones, and I'm
Yeah,
like, no,
little, the tiny
the
one.
tumbler deal, which
I
is not
was
a great
like,
idea.
I have to like make myself a real martini. I'm looking at these prop shit martinis after this.
It's kind of great because he's like, I've been here a while. And then she like kisses him. And she's like, oh boy, you have been here a while.
yeah,
And
this guy
is
got there early.
bruised.
Yeah.
Well, because I mean, like again, like he's like, I guess I have to have dinner with the man that my wife is fucking, my girlfriend's fucking. So I'm gonna have a few before dinner.
I took the laundry to, oh God, our guy, and you just seen the swimsuit she was wearing in front of the son of a. I don't know what. I've never seen this swimsuit once in my life. No, not once.
$5.
She doesn't swim in front of me.
And he's like, the weird thing is he's only in like 3 scenes. It's the first scene of the movie where you think he's a real character.
Right.
This scene and then the proposal scene. It's like you kind of want to make him not totally trashed here and not this big of an asshole. Like,
Yeah.
Like the antagonist, something that he can play off of. Like it's Dundee being slobs versus snobs, and he's like, oh, he doesn't even know what salad fork.
Well,
to
that's the
use.
thing, right? Is this Oscar-nominated script
It's wonderful.
is doing this so poorly, right? Because if Richard thinks that Mick Dundee is just this like hick guy and I'm just going to make fun of him and whatever, which he does do,
yes.
he shouldn't also feel threatened by him and have to get drunk. Like he
Yes.
should be the confident asshole, at least at the start of it. And in this scene, Mick Dundee takes him down a peg or two, but like he's wasted at the start of it, which leads you to believe like he was nervous about this whole situation.
The movie's nervous about it. The scene ends with him getting punched out in the restaurant, and like we don't even have the rest of the dinner. Like they don't
Right.
know what to do here.
They
which-
don't know how to end the scene, so they just end it. But like also what's great too is Mick Dundee. See, this is the thing. Americans, they're weak, right?
yes.
This guy has a few drinks, whatever. Mick Dundee drinks like a fish all day long.
true.
He gets 2 martinis and a beer here.
Oh, well,
and
that
there.
was, because he's like, Richard says to the bartender, like, we'll have 2 vodka martinis and you'll have a beer, I guess. And he's like, yeah, I'll have 2 vodka martinis and a beer.
That's the problem with American men. They don't drink enough alcohol.
Thank you.
That's clearly the problem we
you.
have here.
That's what I've been saying.
I've been trying to make up for it for everyone.
We appreciate it, Eric.
But like
we
even,
do.
even if it's like a thing where like he's like, oh, I'll know what what's her name in the movie? I have to listen.
Sue.
I know what Sue's favorite dinner is. It's this, and I know her favorite book. Have you read that book, Mr. Dundee?
What's reading?
Yeah,
if I
exactly.
had dated her for 3 years, I'd know that, you idiots.
But I mean, like that would at least like
There's something wrong with this book. Is where's the pictures for me to color in?
it would portend what she sees in Richard versus what she
Yes,
would see
exactly.
in Mr. Dundee. It's like,
exactly.
oh, he's erudite. He did march for women's lib or whatever the fuck.
Could you
whatever
pass a
it is.
Crayola?
Yeah, I'm supposed to draw on the table you do here.
I'm doing doodly doos while mom and dad order.
By the way, also this fucking parrot restaurant is fucking hilarious. There's just parrots all over the place.
Yeah.
It's an Italian restaurant, Toccana. I assume that's the word for parrot.
Fusion.
I'm
I'm sorry, it's Caribbean Italian.
Oh
It's-
no!
I'll have some jerk meatballs and spaghetti.
Oh, I
please.
guess that's why they were making like pina coladas or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You never know. I mean, the 80s 80s and
Any
cocktail
fusion.
culture was rough.
Any fusion, we gave it a shot.
Yeah,
we
we
were
did.
like,
We're-
hey, you want a restaurant? We'll make it.
Listen, we're still giving fusion a shot, dude. I got a fucking sushi joint down the street that'll give you rolls with fried chicken in it. You can fucking miss me.
My
thank you.
early days of dating Jen, we would go to all those bad fusion restaurants, and I was using fucking what were those?
Forks?
Yeah,
Pork redos.
You
Eric.
know, Steve, there's a point where irony becomes sincerity.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no.
that's exactly right.
oh no, what was using? What were the bad coupons that we used?
Groupons.
Groupons. I was
Yes,
using
yeah.
Groupons at all the
Oh,
fusion
passing,
restaurants.
he was passing bad Groupons all over town.
I really was.
Including the known pornographers.
I was like, "Hey, babe, new Groupon's open. Let's go see it."
Man, yeah, we did a lot of Grouponing back in the day. That's what you had to do when you were in your 20s and
Exactly.
cripplingly poor.
But
Now you can just be in your 40s, be crippling poor, and we don't have Groupon anymore.
we just don't have. But so like he's being a jerk and like he's like, "Oh yeah, what's that over there?" And she looks away and he just, I guess he
This
headbutts
is
him.
because so here's what happens here is
Please.
Richard is bragging about how he can speak in Italian.
Yes.
He speaks Italian to this waiter, which like in New York City, it's like
That's kind of stupid.
I understand what you mean by fettuccine Alfredo. I
Yeah.
do understand that.
So I'll put a little stank on it. Fettuccine Alfredo.
so he says like, "Oh, Mick, you're our esteemed guest. Why don't you order for us?"
Yes.
And he opens the menu and it's all in Italian. And Mick knows that Richard knew that it was all in Italian.
Yes.
And he looks and he goes, "Oh, Italian, huh?" Whatever. And then
Antipasta. What's that, like the Antichrist?
Is
this
it
is
soup?
This is where antipasta should be soup exactly.
that-
But he says, "Oh, that looks good. I'll have what that big fat Sheila's having over there." And then everyone
Big fat
looks.
everyone look at big fat Sheila.
and that's when I thought it was a headbutt, but
It
it was
is.
a quick cold cock.
I
or he
guess-
headbutts
no,
him?
I think it was a punch, like an
She
underhanded.
says later it's a punch. It's a
Okay.
blink and you miss it moment, but it's also this weird thing like, the world in which people are no one's should be ordering for anyone else in the
Nope,
world
I
we
despise
live in.
it. I despise it. I think I'll order for the table.
No.
I'll fucking eat somewhere else. How about that, Richard?
And or like people who order for their girlfriends and like whatever. Just
No.
Well, you ask what you figure out the app plan, and then entrees are for everybody.
But is that part of it? Did the guy talk to the girlfriend, figure out what she wanted, and it's just quicker to have one person do
Say
all the
it?
ordering?
Yeah, I guess that's
maybe?
fair.
But
No,
that's not
no,
you.
but in this
What we'll
tradition,
have.
yes, we'll have.
We'll have
oh, no,
this, we'll
you'll
have
do
that.
the old-fashioned way. Is like, I'll have this, and she'll have the
Yeah,
turtle soup.
my big fat Sheila with me will have.
I feel like if it's like something someone's been to a bunch
Yeah,
and I
that's
don't
fair.
know it, it's
But I think it has to. It has to be asked. Oh, could you?
Yeah, it has
what's-
to be. Yeah, it has to be
The
past.
the
sort of
surprise
pacifying.
the lady will have
Oh right.
is
yeah.
you can
It's out of
fucking
nowhere.
miss me with it. Also, other side of that, just because we're on the topic of restaurant ordering etiquette, don't be one of these people that ask the server, "So what's good here?
Oh, Jesus H.
What's
Oh.
good besides getting punched in the face by you right now?"
I can't make a decision. Help me.
I saw we were at a fucking coffee shop yesterday, and someone's like, "Well, what would you recommend?" The fucking coffee. I don't know. Like it's you've never been here before. It's coffee. And no, I mean, I'm not to do a Dennis Leary bit, but yes, if you want to get the matcha, whatever, that's your risk.
But
You know
that's
what I mean?
I'm sorry. See, that's a decision,
Mhm.
and
I
that's
see,
not going to
yes.
happen.
Wait, so what did they go with?
They went with the matcha, whatever, because they're like, whatever.
Oh,
Is it
yeah.
like this? Is it like that? It took fucking 20 minutes, and I'm like, I just want a nice coffee. I just want a nice
That's
coffee. I just want
why
a nice coffee.
I make coffee at home. I don't think I ever really have it out ever.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a special occasion. kind of thing,
Ooh.
yeah. And then I order for everyone.
So she's pissed off. They get into it in the cab a little bit. Richard's gonna vomit. They drop him off, and then Mick Dundee, because he can fucking make friends with everyone. He's also doing the "I'm gonna sit in the front seat of the cab,"
Yeah.
which the cabbie's got to be like, "Hey man, my lunch is there.
Yeah,
like, what
exactly.
are you
Yeah.
fucking sitting on my papers?"
It seems rude, right?
does.
To
yes,
pop
it
in.
absolutely does.
But he's trying to be buddy ruse. You know, he just wants to be
I know, 'cause
friends.
he's working class icon. here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, friendery dues. Yeah, for sure.
So he's just like, "Oh, hey, complete and total stranger / friendery dude. We're about to be best friendery dudes. Do you want to go get a beer with me?" And this dude, instead of being like, "Fuck off, pal,"
Yeah.
is like, "Oh, my shift's actually over with. That's fine. I will go get a beer
Yeah,
with you."
Take me to the boozer.
Yeah.
Ooh,
The
that's kind of cool.
boozer. That is kind
Oh,
of
that's all in
nice.
Staten Island. I'm not going there.
And I don't know what bar
Fat
this.
Sheila's? Yeah, that's also in Staten Island.
Yeah, you get a good burger there, though.
Yeah.
Which Staten Island Fat Sheilas are you going to?
Yeah,
though,
right,
is the
that's
question.
a-
The
Oh, dude,
good one or the shitty one?
You get the fat Sheila. It's got French fries on it. It's great.
Yeah.
Coleslaw, too. Ooh.
It's the biggest sandwich you'll eat on Staten Island, the Fat Sheila. Yeah, so then this guy's like, "Oh, I'm Italian. I can drink you under the table, Mick Dundee, blah, blah." And then they just go to this bar where, like, Of course, he's the Pope of Chili Town. He's fucking on a first name basis with everybody.
He's wearing a vest, like this is great.
Right. Remember, he flew. Did he sleep yet?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Again, this
Don't
is
think
like
he
1
did.
2
I
1
guess
hour
on the,
flight.
I guess on the plane you
Yeah,
must
you probably do a lot of sleeping on the plane, but even still, like that's not sleep.
Yeah, I'm not going out to a bar like this, but there's that.
Avenue B in 1986 or 85, I guess they're
Yeah.
filming this.
Yeah. That was a long cab ride from wherever.
Yes.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
actually, she says that they live downtown, so maybe it's
Yeah.
not actually. But anyway, he's at this bar. There's a gag where like this black dude's using a bunch of slang, and like Mick Dundee doesn't understand it, and that's the joke because
They're not talking to each other in English,
Right,
that we white people
exactly.
understand. They do a fun handshake gag, and again, like,
he's fascinated
Shakery dude.
by the hip handshake. Yeah.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
and you're watching the movie, and you're like, all right, I sort of see where this is going. You do not see where this
No.
is going.
It had been a while since I'd seen this movie, and Lord Almighty, I did not remember this left-hand turn where this lady comes up and hitting on Mick Dundee, like, oh, my place is around here, blah blah blah, and you see like the rest of the bar fellas like bubbling up, like, oh, you see who he's talking to, and as soon as that happened, I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Not good.
Uh-oh.
And she's a tall woman, so it's like, oh, what's that about?
Yep.
Mhm.
And then this Italian guy's like, hey, man, don't you know that's a dude dressed up as a lady?
Yes.
And Mick Dundee's like, well, I never heard of such a thing in all my life.
He does say the driver says the F slur.
Oh, yeah, we
Oh,
get that
yes.
going, yes.
Yes, I forgot
Mick
about that.
decides he has to test. You don't touch people.
No,
You
don't touch people.
Do not touch a woman's vagina. Do not touch a woman's penis. Do
Yes.
not touch a woman.
General,
Exactly.
yeah.
If that bothers you so much, be like, well, I'm not talking to her no more, and walk out.
Sure.
Exactly.
To check, he grabs this woman by the genitals,
Yes.
discovers that she has a penis, and the fucking crazy
It's
part.
assault.
It's
It
absolutely
is.
sexual
It's
assault.
sexual
100%.
It's 100% a sexual assault, and everyone in the bar is hooting and hollering
yes.
as if the stuffy guy got
hero.
a cake in the face.
And what's insane too is like, so this character is Gwendolyn, and the way that the setup of the scene is like you think
She's part of the
yes,
team.
you think everyone is like a regular at
Yes.
this bar, and this cab driver brought him here, and everybody knows Gwendolyn, and blah blah
Yes.
blah, and they fucking laugh her out of this bar, and you're just like,
They're high fiving. There's dudes high fiving that this happens.
I mean, it's
It's
just
insane.
it was a fucking different fucking time, folks.
Finally, this place is a little straighter. Finally.
This is there in January 2025. The encore cut was premiered in Sydney.
The like the channel encore.
No, just as in the same word, encore. It's like the
Play it again.
yes.
No, I understand, but
Yes.
like the encore cut, is it a cut for the channel?
No.
Encore?
It's a new version
I see.
that is going to be for a 4K remaster that's going to come out this year.
Oh,
Or maybe it's already
Okay.
out.
Wow, shit.
It includes text of land acknowledgement at the top of the film,
Okay.
extended scenes in Kakadu, and the removal of scenes that could be considered transphobic.
Whoa.
The world's biggest surprise is that Hogan defended the encore cut, saying
Good for him.
it wasn't about being woke; it's about being better without those scenes.
Yeah.
The director did not like that, which is amazing to me.
Well,
Wow.
good for
Yeah.
I'm
Hogan.
pretty shocked by Hogan. Yes, I mean, like, it sucks that this is in this movie. It absolutely does.
It's
does
it's in the movie twice.
It's in the movie
Yes.
twice.
It's such a
big,
good gag. We have to do it again.
It's
Well,
a
that's
big,
for all the best gags, dude.
Right.
Twice is better.
but to his credit, at the very least, he coming out against it in the light of day is always a
It
good
is.
when
thing.
you're a dude well into your 80s, by the
Yes.
way,
Because it just sucks. It just totally.
Well-
it's like again, like you could do even by the 80s standards, this totally sucks.
Yeah.
junk grabbing.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
You know,
No, but like this is exactly the movie that like we would have just like were it not for the state of physical media and 4Ks, how many we can have
Yes.
and all the ones we can do, this would have been forgotten because this is actually like it is a tribute to, I'm sorry, quote unquote toxic masculinity.
yes, it is.
It is that kind of movie. So you wouldn't even want to remember a movie like this, but they're like, well, we got to make money.
Yeah.
So the best we can do is try to right some wrongs here. It's nice that they did this, but like I'm like, this movie shouldn't be remembered. Like just because it made money doesn't
Yeah.
mean it has to be remembered.
That's fair, but
Yeah.
this was the transphobia thing was part of the cultural zeitgeist at the time, right? Crying Game. When was that? Probably-
late
like-
80s, like 89
Oh,
maybe.
is
No,
that
that's 90s.
Early 90s.
Okay,
late 90s,
And then
2000s.
Ace
so
Ventura's right there.
yeah, exactly. I was going to say Ventura in the 90s. So I guess this helped kick it off. I thought it was
I
not,
mean,
but my
yeah.
God.
It just it just
Terrible.
totally fucking sucks. You know what I mean? Like, and it just this is our hero of the movie. You know
You know
what
what
I mean?
else
And, like,
sucks is him at that bar saying that he caught like the movie Jaws. I caught a Jaws 3 weeks ago. We cut it open, and 3 Filipino fishermen were still in their boat inside of it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's another
That's
Paul Hogan tall tale there.
Exactly.
Like Crocodile
Okay.
Dundee tall tale.
Well-
To put some, just really quick, to put
Sure.
a positive point on discussing this bad scene, the woman playing Gwendolyn is Anne Carlisle. And to give a plug here, Anne Carlisle's an awesome, offbeat, lo-fi New York City sci-fi movie called Liquid Sky. That's really fucking cool. I think Arrow had a Blu-ray of it. Someone
That
had a
sounds
Blu-ray. Maybe Vinegar's. Oh, I think it was Vinegar Syndrome,
was it?
actually.
Okay.
Just like a no-frills kind of Blu-ray they put out. It's a trippy little movie. It's, 80s on-location New York, Chud-esque kind of thing, but just as far as like locations and
Yes.
griminess, the story's completely different. But she's fucking cool in it. She plays an alien, and there's gender bendy stuff in there. It's fucking really sweet. Check it out.
It'd be cooler if everyone fucking ran Dundee out of town for this. Like, this is New York.
Yeah.
We don't do that shit. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
exactly.
Because he's being annoying as hell.
Yes.
Like not only the Jaws thing, he's also being like, oh yeah, you have your Black Widows here, but those are weakling spiders. We have the funnel web spider that would eat your spider.
Yeah, oh, great. This drunk guy's talking about big spiders. Can we get him out of here? Get this guy into a cab,
And
please.
our poachers are so much better than your poachers.
So after the standing ovation for a sexual assault, he
And
leaves.
both of these are played by cis women, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
He leaves, and the weird thing, the fish out of water thing, he doesn't know what a prostitute is.
You're trying to tell me Australia doesn't have prostitutes? I don't think so.
You can
That's
tell
what a
Mick-
Sheila is.
You can tell me what Mick Dundee has
Come
never
on.
encountered a woman
Mick,
of the night.
Mick, you fell out of one. Come on.
And he's just like, they're like, oh, we'll show you a good time. Like, wow, I would love a good time. That sounds like a good time.
Dude, these ladies are reading fucking Newsday, dude, because they're like, oh, you're the crocodile man from the story we've been reading
Yeah.
about. Oh, maybe we'll give you one for free. And he's like, what for free? And I was like, dude, no.
You know what it is. And also, they've been publishing this story. Like, when did she send her pages in? How did she send her pages in?
By
When did she
telefax?
write it? On the plane?
I feel like what's going on here is Mick Dundee was a smaller part of a larger story.
I see.
And then the profile's like the spin-off of the story.
It's gonna come.
So the Newsday audience has already been introduced to the
course.
majesty of Mick Dundee.
The Australian liar of series.
Their pimp shows up and he used some foul language and
You gonna talk all night, man, or you gonna screw one of them?
he punches him out. He doesn't grab his genitals because he knows.
No, but what he does do, because once again, this dude is a fucking caveman.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, well, my Italian friend here is too wasted. I'm gonna drive his cab for him. And you don't see any of it because we're not going to pay for the stunt driving sequence, but we are led to believe he drives the wrong way down the street the
Right.
entire ride home.
Yep.
Like,
That's funny.
You people are driving on the wrong side. You hear audio only of it. Like, what are you doing? Get out of
This
the
is
road.
another crime of Mick Dundee, right? You know he's
It's a
not.
spree, dude.
He's got no insurance. He's got no license to drive, I imagine.
Yeah, get him and Begbie from Trainspotting together, and they can have a weekend out in the city.
Yeah,
At least Bigby was the goddamn villain of the movie.
Yes, that's it.
So the next morning, yes, he is washing his clothes in the same decrepit water he's
He should
cleaning his
become the
arse in.
villain of the movie,
He should,
right?
yes.
Richard start beating the shit out of him at the
That'd be-
end.
At the end, Richard gets his courage and knocks this fucking
Yeah,
liar
like
out.
after he grabs
Totally.
the woman at the fucking soiree,
Yeah.
What
like,
are you doing?
beat the fuck out of
But
him.
my name's in the title. How can I be the villain? Dracula.
Yes, it'd be a cool turn for him to become the villain.
Oh no, Crocodile Dundee was the monster.
Oh,
Yeah,
Victor Dundee was a.
So
Dr. Victor Dundee.
yeah, he's taking a bath here, and Sue comes in right as this cleaning lady's coming in with these extra towels, and she's doing this. She's basically doing the David Spade housekeeping you want towel bit here, but
Yeah.
showing sexy leg.
This is another weird cut. Like, what happens here? Because she's like, he's taking a bath. She sends the maid away, and she's like doing a Spanish accent. Mr. Dundee, your towels are here.
Yep.
And like she shows her big leg, and he's like, "Oh boy, I didn't ask for this." And then he gets up, and she's like, "Tee hee." He's naked. She's showing fucking thighs.
Oh wow, Rosalita.
And then just huge cut, and then we're on the roof. Like, did they bang?
Yep.
Was
Yes,
their
of
hand
course
stuff?
they did.
Was their mouth
Absolutely.
stuff?
He's definitely doing a Rosalita, I didn't ask for this. And he puts his hat over his crotch
Yes.
in the bath water.
Because a bone is sticking out.
Yeah, I don't want to see Rosalita see my boner there, dude.
Bonery do.
Bonery do sticking out the watery
So
do.
then she plays with his didgeridoo, and then we get to the next scene.
He says, dude, for a minute there, room service almost took on a whole new meaning.
Yeah.
As if she was going to service my cock. Do you Americans get it?
You
Yes,
okay
I
with me
do.
being uncircumcisories?
Oh my god! Oh,
Uncuttery, dude.
if you don't like it, I'll just take out this knife and fix it right up.
He's just sharpening it against the leather.
Yeah.
It's not a circumcision. This is a circumcision.
No, yeah. He's got like an off. He's squaring off against a moil.
Wow, it's some nice work you got there.
Brish.
So there's a montage going around New York. He goes up to the Empire State
Sure,
Building.
it's
for
great.
Part of it. That's something, I guess. Foils a mugger by throwing a can at him.
Yes.
Mhm.
Everyone,
Oh, yes,
everyone
of
by the
course.
way, is watching a dude get a mohawk. They're standing outside like the news that Kennedy got shots on the TV. I don't understand.
This was the weirdest because the shot is from inside of the barbershop, but you don't know it's
Yeah.
a barbershop. And so all these people like gathering around a window, and you're like, oh my God, what happened? And then just watching a dude get a hip haircut.
It's fine. I don't know. There's a lot of them.
The world's changing, and
I
it's
see.
scary.
Yes.
So it's been 7 to 9 minutes without a trans joke. We got to get to this high society party that she takes him to, and like, I don't know what's going on here because like one of the sex workers is here. It's a real like mix of people at this party.
Because it's montage at a party, and I just need her to be like, oh, this is where all the editors go, or this is the party.
Right,
it's so-and-so's birthday. Anything.
It's the glitterati of New York City. You're going to be here in one way or another. Like it'll be a
Oh.
great way for you
And
to meet
yes,
new people.
there'll be hookers and blow as well, because
Yes.
it's New York in the 80s.
It's Woody Allen's apartment forming. Honestly, we've had some time here. It did remind me of like the parties in Woody Allen
Yeah,
movies. Like
in Woody Allen movies, but I feel like I can't have that many people in my house. Like that was him in real life.
Yeah.
Like, I
Right.
can't have a party like
do you
that.
read the New Yorker every week? If not, get the fuck out.
They can't see how I live with my kid.
oh, no.
And then like so he is she takes him to meet this older woman
Who
and
seems like maybe like a boss of
a
hers.
boss, or is she
Yeah.
having the party? Nobody fucking knows Oscar nominated screenplay.
She's very tall. She's a very tall woman.
Very tall, and it's like, oh,
Sounds
which is
like
which is-
Darth Vader.
well,
She's-
yeah.
The voice modulation. I said it's speaking of Home Alone 2. It's Talk Boy-esque. She's like, oh, who is this? This guy looks very
Credit card, you got it.
Transphobic Australian, you got it.
Because he's like, oh, I know. It's like, oh, I've learned how to deal with these people.
Which is crazy because you know what this is? It's just an earlier version of "That's not your mother, it's a man, baby." Like that's
Right,
because he's like,
yeah.
"Oh, I've seen this before," and just grabs this woman,
By her vagina.
and she loves it.
She's
Yes.
into it.
Yeah, when she's she covers for him by like, oh, he's from Australia.
it's
Yeah.
okay, he's Australian.
And she goes, well, I might have to visit.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
That's what we
boy.
call that a shakery do.
Yeah,
And
could
just-
everyone just start grabbing that.
I do love this like sexy girl comes up to him at one point because Mick Dundee, you know, he's still just a guy in the 1980s. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter that he's
Mhm.
like this sort of like healthy-ish looking guy from Australia. He still smokes like a chimney, right?
Sure, of course.
So he just lights up a cigarette right here, and then this like sexy girl comes up and like takes a drag, and she's like, "Oh, good shit!" And I'm like,
Uh-huh.
"Does he know what you think it is?" Like,
Right.
And
this
why
joke,
do you think it's marijuana if it's just a fucking cigarette?
Yeah, did you
They
fucking taste it?
smell
Like-
different too.
Oh.
By the way, there's a scene earlier where he just lights a cigarette in the elevator, and I think that's supposed to show that how he's uncouth.
Yes.
Oh,
Because
Yeah,
even
yeah,
though
that's the only
everyone
place
smokes-
you weren't allowed to
Yeah,
smoke.
Yes,
yeah.
right, yeah.
That's when they get to the plaza earlier. They're in a crowded
Right.
hotel,
I
and he
see.
lights up.
But yes, so she's like, oh wow, and then like he sees one of the prostitutes that he knows, and is like, oh yeah, and she's like, how do you know her? He's like, oh, I met her last night when I assaulted that trans woman. I met this lady here before I assaulted your boss.
And then he stumbles upon that guy blowing rails.
The idea that this fucking guy doesn't know what fucking cocaine is insane.
It's
They're
crazy.
blowing rails in this bar all the time. Oh, Wally got the good stuff, didn't he? All right.
Yeah,
Oh, it's like bad-
dongle or whatever that
Yeah,
guy's
they're probably
name is.
fucking like helping like boat it back and forth between the Philippines or something.
It's like a dirty fucking horse, but they're snorting it. He knows what snorting drugs are.
Look at that white china. I mean, what's thatery do?
Yeah, exactly. It's so unbelievable that this man doesn't know what
But,
cocaine is.
I mean,
Come on.
this is we're full Encino Man now.
Yeah,
full on
but
Encino Man.
It
Dude.
is kind of funny to put it in a
What's a
boiling
condom?
hot water.
Never heard of it.
Oh yeah.
Well, that, he says that a lot. Yeah, no, I don't know when I was born, and hence I don't know what a condom is.
But yeah, he puts the coke in the boiling water, and like he's like, "Oh, you got a stuffed nosery, do you?" And he does.
This is how we treat a sinus infection down under.
Yeah, and she's like, "What?" And like, and it's kind of funny because Sue at least is very cool with coke. Cause she's like, "That was like eight grand worth of blow," and she's like, "I was gonna get into that in a minute."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the most famous sequence of the movie is right here. Right?
Yay!
They
Oh,
leave the
yes.
bar. They're walking home, and some fellas come up asking for all the money, blah blah. And then this is, the dude draws a knife. That's not a knife.
Yeah.
This is a knife.
Yes, he cuts up
Your
his jacket.
penis is small.
He cuts up his jacket a little bit, and
Yes.
the kid runs away. And she's like, "Oh my god!" And he's like, "It's just kids having fun." Just in
I
case
do-
you're keeping
I
score,
like that
Yep.
yeah.
line.
In case you're keeping score, the kid that tries to rob him is treated better than the trans woman.
Yes.
Just want to be
100%.
really clear
That's true.
about what
Mhm.
this movie is saying.
100%.
When all that trans lady wanted to do was just go home and suck that dude's dick.
Exactly,
like,
it would've been a
come
great
on.
time.
And hang out with all her friends
Yes.
that she was hanging out with.
I know.
Yep.
How about I humiliate her instead?
I don't get it. I don't get it, Crocodile.
And then this is, he says something like, "Oh, no, really, babe, you're all right," or whatever. And she's just like, "Oh, Mick Dundee, I'm always all right with you."
Yes.
God damn it, he just said he didn't know what cocaine was.
They make out. This is like down by kind of like a city hall. I think.
Downtown, yeah.
I think this is that
Near the
area.
bridge.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
right near the
definitely.
bridge.
This is where she says something here about like, "Oh, I just feel like I'm Jane to your Tarzan." And then this is where he like
Yeah,
like a Klingon, like he hits his chest and he just goes like,
God.
"Ugh." And I was like, this is where you need to then also say, "I don't know what Tarzan is," because that wasn't no Tarzan
you
yell.
gotta, do the thing.
Yeah.
Do the thing.
So dumb.
Oh, dude, who do you think would wanted to fight, Mick Dundee or Worf?
Ooh, Worf.
Yes,
Worf, yeah, for sure.
But
I have no problem slaughtering this dishonorable man.
But I think it's going down to the line.
Yes.
I think he's a little wily, this Crocodile Dundee.
Oh,
I am here
sure.
for Gwendolyn's honor. What you did to her was inappropriate.
You are without honor.
Yeah, you do that. That's not a knife line to him, and then he pulls out.
Batleth?
Oh,
Yes.
This is a batleth.
Oh, no, we do.
Oh, yeah.
So the next thing is we learn at the office really quickly that yes, her dad is the publisher of Newsday.
This is
course.
an hour into the movie. This character has not been Daddy's girl the entire movie, and now she is Daddy's girl.
And
It's
this dude
fucking
walks
crazy.
in and he's like, "Oh, Richard, I hope you're not proposing to the greatest staff writer Newsday's ever seen,
Yes.
my daughter."
Mhm.
And it's like, oh, you're
Jesus.
going to come over for dinner on Sunday, and you must bring that Alligator Johnson fellow.
We're having Jay Gatsby over.
And they get to the estate.
Alligator
here.
Johnson, starring Bruce Dern.
Oh, I would love that. Yeah.
Oh man, Alligator Johnson's on a tear, man, and he's not going to stop till his bloodlust has been satiated.
Oh, wow, your ass is amazing.
From the director of Cycle Horford Village, too.
Alligator Johnson from 1976, somehow less transphobic than Crocodile Dundee from 1985.
From the creators of Gator Bait,
Oh, and-
obviously.
Oh, great,
Oh, I
great
love
movie.
my Sheila. She's fantastic.
What do you got against a fucking Sheila, man?
Sheila, she brings me food. It's fantastic.
Oh no, my motorcycle broke down. But oh no, the dogs are out, and Mick Dundee pulls his and just makes these two Rottweilers settle on down. But Gus is not safe from this. Mick Dundee goes inside. These dogs see a fucking black gentleman right here. Carl Winslow's hightailing it back to the
Absolutely.
limo.
He knows where he's got to go. But yeah, this is a big society party. Again, you don't get. There's a lot of meat left on the bone here. I think comedy-wise.
Well,
Oh,
it's
big
that
time.
weird thing of like all these rich people are like totally falling for him. Like,
Yes.
what do you do, Mick Dundee? He's like, I toss buffaloes. They're like, oh, that's charming.
There's this weird thing where it's like says something about a nut house. and
Oh, it's an. They're like, oh, Mr. Dundee, what do you think of New York City? And he's like, it's an insane asylum. That's why I fit right in. You may notice the T-shirt I'm wearing. It says, I only do what the voices in me head tell me what to do. I'm that fucking crazy.
This should end up like a Marx Brothers party, right?
Yes.
This is just such a crazy guy. There's got to be pies going everywhere.
There needs to be a countess or a dowager or something that drops a thing in a bowl of soup and goes, my word.
Like a
But this-
debutante he calls a fat fucking Sheila.
Well, that's-
Put her back in.
Expensive.
She's not done yet.
If it was just a normal comedy, that's what would happen. But we are now have to steer into the romantic part of this. And like
sure.
now things have to be serious. Now he has to kind of be the fact that he's
Right.
here has to be kind of a problem.
And he's schmoozing everyone, and he's getting along with everyone.
Yes. And everyone loves him. But then at the dinner, the big old dinner, here comes Richard, and
Dude.
these public proposals should be outlawed.
Dude, it should be a fucking, if you're doing that, man, at a big old, I mean, this is a big old Mr. Burns, Citizen Kane style dinner table here, you know what I mean? That many people present for a public proposal, because it's a public-private proposal.
Yes.
We're not at this baseball stadium,
No.
but we are at a 30-person large
Yes.
dinner setting.
Yeah.
And
I
this
did
dude
get the
just does it.
jumbotron for the occasion. Put it out back.
I'm against that, by the way. Do it in private, all right?
Yes.
I don't rub that shit in my face. I don't want to see it.
It should be an automatic no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you did this in front of more than just me? No.
Yeah. Well,
No.
Remember that when we were into the granny shagging documentary when we were in Austin?
Oh,
yeah,
yes, age
baby.
gap lovers.
Age Gap Lovers. At the end of it, that magician
Yep.
proposes to his granny that he's shagging
Yes.
in front of everyone, and it's a whole big thing, and she says no.
Yeah,
Those
that's
are
the way
always
it
great.
should be,
Those are
Granny.
always great.
Yeah.
Oh man. But no, it's this big long thing, and you can smell it the second this guy starts talking. You're like, public proposal.
Yes.
Not good.
But
And-
she just sort of tepidly says yes, sort of.
I haven't, no, she doesn't say shit, dude.
Oh,
It's one
okay.
of these. I haven't had much success as her editor. Maybe I'll have more success as her husband. To which she is just like, oh, Richard. And then he like shoves that shit on her fucking finger and
Yeah.
kisses her so she can't say nothing.
Nice. Get a jump on it.
Seal it with a smooch, dude, before she can say no. Exactly right.
That's why Crocodile's going to save her. Don't you worry.
Mick
The
Dundee,
transphobes are coming.
Mick Dundee leaves because he's upset about
the
it.
one time he's like emotional about anything,
Yes.
really, he's like, oh, all right, I guess I lost that Sheila I was getting in touch with here.
So
She
he's
was a skinny Sheila. She
So-
wasn't even one of those terrible fat Sheilas.
Well, 'cause that's the weird thing. You kind of want that to happen. You want him and Gus to have a heart to heart here. It's like, actually, she's the only one that I like. I wanted to bang her, but I
Yes.
also I liked her a lot. You know what I mean? Like something.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the moment of where like all hope is lost for the hero.
Yes.
And he,
Oh, the end of a second act.
yes, yes, but
No, the
It's not
mafia
here.
shows up for some reason. Like I don't even know what this scene is.
The bad pimp come back?
The
you
bad
mean?
pimp,
Yeah,
yes.
the bad pimp comes back for no reason.
Oh, because he bumps into like other prostitutes that
Yes.
he thinks is the one girl from the night
Yeah.
before. But I guess those ladies and these ladies share the pimp
Yes.
because it's the same guy who comes out like, wellity.
And then he's got two goons with him. And look, again, is this an action movie or is it a rom-com? I think it's a rom-com, so this scene shouldn't be here.
No, but the scene that should always stay in is wild is he gets in this limo and he's like, all right, guess, take me back to the hotel by way of the liquor store. To which Reginald Val Johnson
Yes.
is like,
Yeah.
oh, don't worry about it. I got you covered, Mick Dundee. Pulls out a bottle of liquor from the front seat that, by the way, is about halfway
Oh,
drunk.
he's been drinking all night.
Dude, it's so awesome.
But again, like this should be the scene of just like, maybe he's like, you got to fight for her, Mick Dundee. I had a girl, blah blah blah, that whole thing.
And I killed
Yep.
her. I killed the kid.
Yeah, turns out I killed the kid.
I thought she was holding a ray gun and I shot my wife. No, not that, but like the one that got away speed.
Yeah,
Something,
sure.
It inspires him to
something.
do something.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. Great shot, right? Because he gets out of the limo and he's like, I'm just going to walk it from here, Gus. And great shot of Paul Hogan in old school Times Square
Sure.
right here. Really
Yes.
fucking awesome.
back when you could actually walk around Times Square, there were less people. I guess it was more dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, just the shooting. You get so much good New York. I perpetually watch the Lenny Briscoe seasons of Law and
Oh,
Order, and that is just a smorgasbord.
Oh, yeah.
Fun.
Of on location
Beautiful on
stuff.
location.
It's your neighborhood is in a bunch of them.
Oh, is that
Fine
right?
Fair? Like I saw a Fine Fair from like 1993.
Get out of town.
That same Fine Fair.
Oh, wow. That's
Your
amazing.
neighborhood's frozen in time.
Yeah,
Yeah, a little bit.
more ways than one.
But yes,
yep.
the pimp comes up. We got to.
Little fight here.
Now he's got goons, and he doesn't have his knife because he left it in the car there.
Yeah, no knifery-roo here.
So they're beating him up. One of them looks like Albert Brooks a little bit. Albert Brooks in a fun hat.
Hell yeah.
Now it's his turn to defend his life.
I just don't know why I'm trying to mug him. I don't get that.
They do beat the shit out of him, and it looks
Which is
like
so
all is
satisfying to
lost.
watch after all this shit.
I'm like, can you let this go for a little bit longer? Like any other stomach kicks you
Hey,
captured on
that's
film?
the guy that fucking grabbed Gwen. Oh, it's him! Like, and they start beating the shit out of him.
Oh, you know, he said he lost his leg. Let's get rid of that leg for good.
Yeah, make your story a true story.
Just
That'd be
breaks it.
awesome.
Breaks it the other way.
He should definitely lose a leg in this movie.
This is the guy that grabs wealthy dowagers by the vagina.
And that's
we
our
heard about
job.
you. This guy wasted a whole boatload of coke not 5 minutes ago.
Dude, absolutely. Oh, dude, you waste that kind of coke, people are coming after
Oh,
you.
yes,
totally,
of
yeah.
course.
She even has some line about like, do you know how much coke you just like threw into that water
Yeah.
for that guy? So yeah, just when it looks like Albert Brooks is gonna lay the death blow on this guy, here comes Reginald Vell Johnson in the limo, just running these dudes down,
Breaking his own windshield and over this fucking guy you
I'd
just
love to
met
beat
who
death.
asked you what tribe you were in. It's
Exactly.
just no.
And then he rips off the back spoilery thing.
This
of
is
his car.
insane that he does it.
Exactly, because we haven't even established the boomerang.
The
Like, it's
boomerang has not been a part of
Nope.
the film.
Yes.
Nope, not
But
once.
here it
Chekhov
is.
didn't do shit.
Reginald Vell
Goddamn
Johnson
right.
throwing it, and it works, and it knocks this guy out.
There must be a deleted
There
scene
has to
of
be.
him
Yes.
explaining.
I don't know why you didn't put it in here
Well,
because
maybe-
you have it here.
The encore cut, maybe.
Okay.
Oh, maybe.
Well, yeah, we take out the transphobia. It's also known as the boomerang cut.
Because it comes back around again. You understand?
Yeah, I see.
And then,
That's actually a great name for it, the boomerang cuts. That's,
yeah, that's actually not bad. But yeah, he fucking knocks that dude out, and instead of being like, oh, you took my boomerang lesson well there,
Yes.
Gus, or whatever, it's just another, oh yeah, what tribe did you say you were a part of again?
That's
That's the
Academy
Harlem
Award.
Warlords.
Academy Award nominated screenplay.
Yep. And then so this is what's nuts right here, right? Is that's like the heroes on hard times, right?
End of the second act,
right?
yes.
Now, Steve, you read a lot of the Wikipedia and the trivia and everything.
Sure.
Anything in there about 10 to 15 of the most crucial minutes of the movie lost in a fire somewhere?
No.
Because you have no scene where she's like, you know what, Richard, fuck you, I want Crocodile Dundee.
That's great.
Like, there's none of that. It's
No.
just like,
or even standing up to her father a little bit, like,
Any of
I
that.
don't want your life kind of scene.
I mean, the father should stand up to her. These bills coming back from Walkabout Creek.
They're still charging us, by the way.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
still going
a
on.
lot of charges still pending in
You-
the process.
yeah,
of
You
stage.
left the company card at Ida's? Are you fucking crazy?
There's a quick scene where he calls the boys back at Wally's, and he's like,
Oh.
yeah, I'm going to be in America for a while. Like, woohoo! And Wally's like, I'm ruined. I don't know what, like, this is,
Yeah.
Doesn't-
you're my business.
You're the guy.
Oh, I guess I'll have to get another hick drunk and throw him at a crocodile.
Does Donk like fart or burp into the
He
phone
does.
or something?
I think Donk is going to turn into the new crocodile.
Yes,
Dundee.
he tells
Oh,
her.
you
Really?
know he's been waiting in the wings for just
Tell-
such an occasion.
Tell Mick to get stuffed.
Yeah, that's what it is. Donk wants to say something to you. Hey, Mick, get stuffed. Ah! It's actually kind of a funny thing.
But yeah, so no, to your point, yeah, there is no third act of the movie.
No, it
It's
just
amazing.
ends here.
no, they're
like-
just in love now.
She calls the hotel and they're like, oh, yeah, Mick said he's checking out today.
Yes.
We're sure going to miss him around here, which means he's been fucking talking the ear off to the entire staff.
Which is
by the way.
annoying.
Can't
Yes,
stand that
no.
shit.
Uh-huh.
Can't stand it.
Wait till you're 80 years old before you pull that shit.
You know what it reminded me of actually is there's an ad campaign going now with, is it Farmers Insurance? It's one of the insurance companies where it's like, we'll help it so that you don't turn into your parents.
Oh,
and
yes,
it's
yeah,
all
yeah,
like,
Right, yeah.
like 40-year-old people
Yes.
acting like a 60-year-old dad.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, they're at like the gas station. He's like, guess that's why they don't call them clean bikes. Am I
Yes.
right? Like it's that kind, like
Yes.
it's that kind
Yes,
of,
you just can't be. It's nice to be chatty, but there are limits.
there's a limit.
There are
There's, like,
absolutely. limits.
some dude's like, I'm just trying to clean a toilet here, man. Like, what are you doing?
He's talking off the ear of the bellhop at the end here, too. And he says, like, the bellhop's like, oh, you going back home? Nah. gonna overstay my visa, go and walk about
Exactly.
in America.
Totally, dude. I'm gonna do
Unreal.
a Forrest Gump and just fucking go from one end of the country to the
Our
other.
upcoming UK residency, we had to get travel visas. We had to sign so many documentation to say that we weren't going to do this.
Yes,
like you weren't
exactly.
going to leave, right?
And also, you're not like you don't have any crippling illnesses, right? That you're going to come in and take all our health care, right? You're not going to
Nope.
do that either.
Nope. I'm gonna go back and pay for my own, like
That's
you
right.
should, like a real man.
I think so. I am willing to bet that the rest of this, and it's another cutscene clearly, the rest of this feels like Aboriginal magic. This is all, I think,
The subway platform.
yes, that,
Yeah.
her running to him, all of it.
Sure.
I'm like, this is all magic
Oh,
shit.
you mean when she runs barefoot across Central Park
Ooh.
South through Columbus Circle
And
into the subway?
doesn't
Into the
die
subway says,
immediately.
You need to amputate her legs.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Get that knife
Matching
out.
Dude,
missing legs.
You
How
know what
about
it
that?
is? Because it's exact. She might have just been barefoot, but it's like a zombie infection, dude. And that shit's crawling up them legs. You got to cut
Yep.
it off before it hits the heart. She's gonna turn into a zombie.
Can I just stop everything dead with the worst IMDb trivia really quickly?
As always.
She goes to the car. She goes to the bellhop. The guy's been his guy. Irving.
Which there are scenes deleted where he and Irving talk about how funny their accents are to each other.
Sure.
Because this thing right
Yes.
here is like Paul Hogan tries to do like a New York kind of thing, and Irving, who's like this nebbishy guy, tries to do a g'day, you know, if you can believe it, worse than we're doing in this episode. And that implies a previous conversation
it
in
absolutely
where
does.
this already happened.
Great screenplay, by the way. Academy
You
Award
better
nomination.
nominate it for an Oscar.
What's arugula?
She has his knife, and she goes to Irving like, "Oh, could you hold on to this?" And she then she's like,
Right.
yeah, he said he's going to the subway." And she's like, "Oh, I know where the subway is," but that's fine.
Yeah,
She
sure.
runs off. IMDb trivia: near the end of the film, we see Irving with the knife. Mick did not give him the knife. He had left it in the limo. When Sue arrives at the hotel, you can see her holding the knife as she gets out of the limo. This is, by the way, warning, spoilers. We then hear Sue.
Okay, warning.
We then hear Sue telling Irving to hold on to this, which is the knife. Which is
Didn't
just
he-
describing a moment in the
Yeah.
movie.
Right.
It's not trivia.
No.
It's just
That's
sort of
bad.
something that happened in the
Yeah.
movie.
He said, "Mind this for me," right?
Yes, yeah,
And gave. I don't know if he gave him the. Did we
It's-
not see?
I just-
Now you're
that's
making me
what-
question the movie.
Anyway, so yes, this is a big scene. Also, we have to get one more almost sexual assaulted. Like, it's this like Times Square
Oh, yes.
Quickie.
joke of the 80s. Like, she's just trying to get on the subway. Some guy's like, "Hey, where you going, baby? Let's do it." And I'm like,
Oh,
what?
right, right.
It's like, what
Just
is
in the
this?
middle of Columbus Circle. Hey, baby, where you going?
Can't a woman run like Frances Ha without being assaulted?
Thank you.
That's, you know what? That's the problem. They didn't put the David Bowie on.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
You gotta do.
She knees him in the nuts. Like, as
Oh,
if-
dude, that would be a great scene, right? Mick goes to a David Bowie show, grabs his dick. To see.
Totally.
boy.
Oh, that Aladdin sign doesn't look like a woman.
It's an androgyny do. I don't like that. But yes,
I grew up playing the androgyny do in my high school orchestra.
but this is the fun scene, and again, this would drive me nuts.
Oh.
The train must be horrifically delayed.
Yes.
We're asses to elbows on the platform. These people try to go to work. It's fucking.
This is rare, right?
Yes.
Like, or maybe back then it was a little more common. But this is
You know
rare.
what'll happen here nowadays? This has happened to me a couple times where the train's horrifically delayed. Everyone's
Yeah, it does happen.
Someone's just taking a. Oh wow! Look at
Yeah.
all these people.
I
Like,
know.
Don't put me in your fucking
Exactly.
picture. You piece of shit.
Yep. Oh,
Because it
I-
might go viral, and they might buy it to put on their little story about how the subway was late
By the way,
again.
here's what you do when the subway's got that many people on it. Leave.
Yeah.
Get a cab or walk.
I'm gonna tell you that none of that I was like, okay, yeah, that I remember all this. This is very familiar. The idea that any of these New Yorkers are like, no, let's get these two together.
Oh
Let's
my
make
God,
sure.
no.
Let's
Dude,
make sure these beautiful
and
people
you know what?
get
They play a
step
game-
on me.
A telephone. They play a game of telephone and they don't do any jokes with it.
No.
Yeah, where's the
Great
purple
point.
monkey dishwasher thing? Also, like, yeah, I don't know. This is reserve this shit for my Spider-Man movies. New Yorkers coming together to help somebody.
Hey, if you're
like,
against Crocodile Dundee, you're against all of us.
You still
Go Yanks.
You still have kangaroo blood on your boots, buddy, and you're just stepping on these
This
guys'
is
heads.
okay. Let's get to it. This is insane. So,
That rich white lady wants to fuck that transphobic guy. Let's get him together.
so they tell one guy, he tells this construction worker, and then they finally get it to Mick. They go back and forth until finally, I'm not going to marry Richard. Please stay or whatever. Then he walks on top of people's heads.
Dude.
He's literally putting his fucking boot on this guy's like Mets hat, crushing his skull.
Yeah, it's
Well,
beautiful,
I
isn't
think
it?
that they say that somewhere in the trivia I read, it's like, oh, this is like what people would do with sheep. With sheep, you don't need to walk amongst them because if it's too much, you have to establish this in the movie again, Academy Award nominated, because he
Yep.
just starts walking on people. I
Yep.
don't know what that is.
No, you need to see like, oh, I gotta go tell Jeff that I'm going to America. Hey, Jeff.
Yeah.
And then there's like a dude, and he's just doing the sheep thing, and it's what you have to set this shit up.
I'm supposed to be hearing New York, New York in my head while I'm watching this, and I'm like,
Yes.
no.
I totally forgot about this part when I was watching it. I was like, oh, is he trying to get like up to the rafters, grab a steel beam or something,
yes.
and go across like Tarzan or something? But
Yep.
no.
I also
Step on
misremembered
every
this
person.
as he was stepping on people outside on the sidewalk. Like,
Yeah.
I thought he was publicly just walking in the street like
You should
that.
always just walk on top of people.
That's how he gets from place to place.
And I don't want to be all Sean Duffy, like, oh, I'm so scared of the twains. But if you're doing this to people in the subway, they will throw you on the tracks.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
they should.
And you fucking deserve it.
Exactly.
You're getting rat piss all over my Met hat.
And then, as if he just ripped a trans woman by the junk, everyone starts clapping. Everyone just starts clapping when they kiss.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man. And then he sees the black dude who was starting the telephone thing with him, does a hip handshake with that guy, and we freeze frame on the hip handshake, movie out.
I could not believe it just ended
Yeah.
like this. And you know, to its credit, it was refreshing to see a movie just absolutely just end.
I mean, this is what tells you that the Academy's new rule that everyone has to watch all the movies is a good one, because that's how this shit happens. You don't watch movies like, oh, I like that Crocodile Dundee, I guess.
It's just like
The trailer was fun. Let's put it on the list.
of all the movies from 1986, like there wasn't one other one that had a better script than this. That's what you're telling me.
Yep.
Not a single movie.
I feel like this was the beginning. Like it's like the equivalent of giving like an age out Oscar, like one of those.
sure.
It's like this movie. This made so much fucking money. We have to give it something.
See, but that's
Right.
that's why you nominated for the best
Effects.
musical comedy Golden Globe.
Oh, and
Right,
Golden
yep.
Globe. But
Yep.
no, if it makes that much money, they want it at the big award ceremony.
Yes.
So people tune in, right?
Yeah,
Must have been a hell of a
when they
campaign.
used to.
Right.
But that is the end of Crocodile Dundee. We'll go around the horn here for some final thoughts and possible recommendations. Eric Siska.
Crikey. You know, I do think I saw this as a kid, so maybe there's a little it's not really a recommend, maybe the slightest. It's kind of a cultural watch it. I feel like it will help you understand the 1980s a little bit
Yeah.
by watching this.
Yeah.
And it's not without its charms. I think Hogan is charming in the movie. I don't think the screenplay is that great, but and it definitely has its faults. But I could see you doing a one and done with this. Or just avoid it.
Either or. Chris Cabin.
I really want to highlight the avoided part of that. That's mostly where I'm at this. There are parts of the first part and the second part of this movie that like I can kind of see are like I said, Australia looks great. They photographed it fantastically.
Yeah.
And in New York, it's nice to see New York back in the day.
Yep.
It's all the shooting that I'm interested in. Everything else is so bad, I can't even put it together. Like that this was nominated as screenplay. That is the most condemning thing against an Oscar campaign I can ever hear. Crocodile Dundee was nominated for this shit. No, fuck you.
Steve Zadak.
Yeah, I'm out. It's again, like the screenplay is so sodden, so messy. You know, transphobia notwithstanding, which is a big disqualifier here. I guess go watch the encore cut if you can. But I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, even I think that they're charming enough together. But again, if this was a proper rom-com, like that, they could mash them together because they have good chemistry. They got married, they fucked. Like you can tell
Yeah.
that they're fucking when the cameras are off.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So those are always fun to watch. So to that end, but it's not that movie, and it's
No.
not any of the movies you kind of want it to be. It's sort of nothing. It's a no.
Yeah, on the finale of Mulaney just this past week, he had Sean Penn on, and John Mulaney says to Sean Penn that when he saw Sean Penn lose the Oscar for Last Man Standing, or
Dead Man Walking.
excuse me, he realized in that moment that like awards are meaningless because Sean Penn does such a great job in that movie. Finding out that this was nominated for a Best Original Screenplay Oscar, it just blew the doors off my mind.
Yeah.
And it's just, wow. It's either slim pickings or somebody paid somebody to do something, or it's the box office thing like Chris is saying. Good Lord, it's just one of the worst scripts. And I agree with Eric. I think Paul Hogan's totally charming in this. It's fine. But like,
The watch it, I do kind of agree with the watch it part, and
Yes.
understand this as a text to understand the 1980s.
in
I
a,
agree
in a
with.
total time capsule way, and I do, on location stuff, especially New York, love it. But I I never really had an interest in Crocodile Dundee,
Yes.
so like I'm not gonna go tell you to watch it, but if anything, I guess this encore cut sounds kind of cool. But that's gonna do it for this episode on Crocodile Dundee. If you want more We Hate Movies, including ad-free versions of this very show, head over to the Patreon, patreon.com/We Hate Movies, where this month we also got a really rockin' We Love Movies all about Danny Boyle's 28 Days Later. It's the only major movie episode releasing that doesn't have anything to do with the 1980s this month.
Yeah.
So there's that. We also have Once in a Lifetime
Killer
coming out.
Contractor, one of the better ones we've done. The actual movie and the episode itself, just fantastic.
Love that.
Really make a point of watching this movie. You're going to enjoy it.
Hell yeah. Out now also, by the way, already is Melrose 210 this month. A lot of, speaking of Australians, the crooked Australian
man.
on
Yes.
Melrose Place, Chris.
Yes.
You know what? That's the thing. Crocodile Dundee walked so Chris could run.
Yes, if you're new and not familiar, that is a recap podcast where we cover Melrose Place and Beverly Hills 90210.
That's
Indeed.
There's a
right.
ton of episodes. Get into it.
We are mourning Daddy Wars.
We are. It's over. Super fun episode of AD this month on Superman the Animated Series with
Hell yeah.
Mr. Mitzelplick, played by Gilbert Gottfried. That's an awesome series, and it's a fun episode.
Big Gleep glossary coming this
That's
month.
Right. This month, we're just going to be doing a loose conversation all over season 2 of Andor. We're going to be just talking Andor. We're not going to do a proper entry with it because that'll muddy the waters there.
That's right.
So
That's right.
it's just going to be Andor talk, and we'll be back to more entries of biographies of weird aliens next month.
That's right. And on the Nexus, we're talking about a Q-centric episode of TNG. It's the one where we're doing Robin Hood for a hot second. And then also a Toastas episode where it's just... it's
Horny.
Oh,
Horny
yeah, it's
is-
horny.
it's
It's
horny,
it's
what
it's
goes
Harry
for.
Mudd, and it's got
Mud's
some horny
passion,
drugs.
Yeah, Mud's passion.
Mud's passion. Yes,
And
that's
if you're
what it
one of the 9 people that wanted to see the movie Ballerina, you'll be really excited because we're talking about John Wick 2.
That's right. We got a commentary drop at the end of the month. The John Wick 2 commentary, which has nothing to do with Ballerina. My God, they have no confidence in that movie. It
Nope.
is- I feel so
And
bad
they
for everyone involved.
shouldn't. It doesn't look very
Yeah,
good.
but I mean,
But you know-
don't Red Hulk fucking John Wick in that trailer, man.
But yeah, you know what? We've the John Wick 2 Mentary coming out this month. We've already done John Wick 1 Mentary.
That's
You
right.
could catch up for, if you got ballerina fever, get started there. And just look at all of our offerings. Go to WHMpodcast.com. We've got a lot of commentary tracks. We've got
That's
a
right.
lot of once in a lifetime
Quite a lot of them.
episodes. There's so much more movie fun happening.
There
It's a
is
bounty.
some-
that.
actually,
Yes.
there's so much more movie fun that we're not even talking about. This Friday, actually, you can join more movie fun.
Hell
when we
yeah.
talk about Superman 2, totally awesome 80s movie.
That's
Yes.
A virtual live show. These are super fun.
Yeah,
We're-
on video. You
Yes.
could watch it from anywhere in the world. You'll see us doing one of these episodes. I like in corporeal. You'll see my mouth.
Yeah, that
Wow.
mouth
See-
is moving.
See my mouth.
See my mouth. See
Moment,
my mouth.
moment.co/We Hate Movies.
That's right. That's right.
And get that after party. Patrons, you Belushi and up, you get it for free.
That's right. So check into all of that. Also, like we say here at the end of every show, next Tuesday, brand new spanking episode of We Hate Movies coming down the pike. Steve Sadak, totally cool, awesome 80s month continues with what?
Oh, I'm gonna. There's an H on here, but there should be an L because it's Return of the Living Dead.
Hell yeah.
An awesome movie. We're gonna have a lot of fun with that.
That's right. And a lot of people were like, horror in July 1. Yeah, who the fuck cares?
Yes.
Also, the motherfucker said on July 3rd, baby, it's a summertime movie.
Exactly. And 28 days later on that Patreon feed, there's Zambies.
zombies are talking
We're
to
doing
each other.
Zambies.
Zambies.
That's right. So until next week with more Zambies, and they're pretty gloopy, I've been Andrew Jupin.
Steven Sadak.
Eric Siska.
Chris Gavin.
Take it easy.